Steel cage locked, I'm ready to ride. Built to wreck, no place to hide. Full send mode, got nothing to lose. If you're in my path, better tighten those screws.
I see you hiding, back and slow. Ain't no place for cowards, bro. The sticks break, time to drive. I'm going down, TrackShotLive.
Boom, smash, crank it up high. TrackShotLive, send him to the side. Twist that metal, bend that frame. One last crash and I'm taking this game.
Smoke pours out, axles twist. Front end folded but I still exist. Tires pop, frames collapse. One more hit and the ride gets scrapped.
Flags go up, sticks come down. If you ain't wrecking, get out of town. No sandbagging, no last minute job, I'll line it up.
TrackShotLive.
Boom, smash, crank it up high. TrackShotLive, send him to the sky. Twist that metal, bend that frame. One last crash and I'm taking this game.
Smoke pours out, axles twist. Front end folded but I still exist. Tires pop, frames collapse. One more hit and that ride gets scrapped. Flags go up, sticks come down. If you ain't wrecking, get out of town. No sandbagging, no last minute drive, I'll line it up. TrackShotLive.
Boom, smash, crank it up high. TrackShotLive, send him to the sky. Crush that front end, twist those wheels. Mad Dog Fury. flames, fire and dirt, no regrets, just freaking work. Mad dog running, wheels still spin, last car rolling, I win. TrackShotLive, send it to the sky. Trophies mine, metal flies. Crush, rip, twist, do or die. Do or die. Blow, smash, crank it up high. TrackShotLive, send it to the sky. Crush that metal, bend that frame. One last crash, I'm taking this game. Let's go up, 6 tons down. If you ain't wrecking, get out of town. No sandbagging, no last minute job, I'll line it up. TrackShotLive, blow, smash, crank it up high. TrackShotLive, send them to the sky. Crush that front and twist those wheels. Mad dog fury, bring this game. Back flames, fire and dirt, no regrets, just freaking work. Mad dog running, wheels still spin. Last car rolling, I win.
Turn never, like body walk. Stir up the rudder.
Bend frames, fire and dirt, no regrets, just wreck and work. Wreck and work. Mad dog running, wheels still spin, last car rolling. I win, I win, I win. to wreck, no place to hide. Full send mode, got nothing to lose. If you're in my path, better tighten those screws.
I see you hiding, back and slow. Ain't no place for cowards, bro. The stakes break, time to drive. I'm going down, TrackShotLive.
Boom, smash, crank it up high. TrackShotLive, send him to the sky. Twist that metal, bend that frame. One last crash and I'm taking this game.
Smoke pours out, axles twist. Front end folded, but I still exist. Tires pop, frames collapse. One more hit and the ride gets scrapped.
Flags go up, sticks come down. If you ain't repping, get out of town. No sandbagging, no last minute job, I'll line it up.
TrackShotLive.
Boom, smash, crank it up high. TrackShotLive, send him to the sky. Twist that metal, bend that frame. One last crash and I'm taking this game.
Smoke pours out, axles twist. Front end folded, but I still exist. Tires pop, frames collapse. One more hit and that ride gets scrapped. Flags go up, sticks come down. If you ain't wrecking, get out of town. No sandbagging, no last minute drive, I'll line it up. TrackShotLive.
Boom, smash, crank it up high. TrackShotLive, send him to the sky. Crush that front end, twist those wheels. Mad Dog Fury, bring in the steel.
Big frames, fire and dirt. No regrets, just wrecking work. Mad dog running, wheels still spin. Last car rolling, I'll win.
Boom, smash, crank it up high. TrackShotLive, send him to the sky.
Trophies mine, metal flies. Crush, wreck, twist, do or die.
Buenas noches, amigos, y bienvenidos desde Red Bluff, California. Esta noche veremos destrucción en su máxima expresión. Me llamo Micah y él es Anthony y Herm. Como deberían llamarles nuestros equipos. Me gusta, comenta y comparte.
Are you Nacho Libre?
Nacho Libre, Nacho Mama either.
What's happening, TrackShot? We're back in Red Bluff, California. This is where it all kicked off for me right here. First show I ever did.
Worst mistake we ever made.
Biggest. Yeah, it was a big one.
It was a big mistake.
Big one.
Big mistake.
As you can see, I've got my hat on. I've been out here doing cowboy stuff all week with this guy, Herman Prock from Boss Hog Promotions. How you feel about it, Herm? You had a good show last night?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
That was a great
I mean,
show. The
you know,
fans loved
yeah.
it. Ah, we had a good time.
That's one thing about that fair is that the crowd loves it. They turn out no matter what.
Well, you got to hang out with me all week too.
Yeah, the Derby was fun.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the Derby.
Oh,
Yeah, good thing we had a Derby to cap it off to actually make it worth your while.
I mean, my entire refrigerator was just milk. All it was milk.
All flavors too.
Yeah.
We had root beer milk, banana milk, cotton candy milk, horchata milk,
We should have had him say horchata.
Horchata.
and then orange cream milk.
Orange cream circle.
Herm's going to be able to probably buy his wife a new saddle or at least some spurs with all the deposits on the glass milk bottles he's going to have at his house
Yeah, I know.
for my stay this week.
You know how much that saddle was. You saw it.
Yeah, I heard. Mine cost a lot too, but they're larger saddles.
It was a couple cows they had to get the leather from.
Couple cows.
Couple cows. So, guys, we're in Red Bluff, California here, home of the Red Bluff Roundup. Talking about that old rodeo stuff that Fatty hates when we talk about. This is where it all started out with, for me, with Joe Lanky and Mike Tix. And, oh, yeah, Fatty was here on the track. But we're happy to be back. Got VNR Motorsports putting on a show here. The NorCal Bash. Stands are starting to fill up. Got Power Wheels staged out there on the track. Fixing to kick it off. Going to have the first heat we're going to have tonight. What do they call that, Micah? Does it say there? It's not the limited. Limited weld is like the stock class. Do you know, Herm, what they call
Well,
it?
we got a little bit more ahead before that. We got Power Wheels first.
Well, I know. I was
Well,
just.
we'll just lay it out for him here.
Can you
real
do that
quick.
all in Spanish?
No.
Oh, okay.
C. No.
No, see.
No.
C's
Car
yes.
parade, then the national anthem, then we have a pretty car contest, and then we have heat 1 and 2.
Which I think the 1 and 2 is going to be the weld class.
The weld class. And then one shot limited weld, and then a consi, and then a main event.
So the weld class is going to come out. I was talking to Bobby earlier, the promoter. Car counts are down. Herm, you experienced that a little bit last night. It's not just you. It's everywhere. I think they said there was 18 shows in California this month alone. So he's going to bring out the weld cars, the heavy cars that are running for, I believe they're running for 10K to win. I've not heard any different.
I think a 10K to win, yes.
They're going to come out kind of like last night, put on an exhibition, just give the folks in the crowd a show. Going to bump around, run a heat. It's not for the money. They're not trying to kill each other. They're not trying to break ball joints or any of that stuff. Just going to bump around. We're going to pull them off, bring out the limited weld. They're going to run for the roses. They're going to go all the way out and go for the money.
One shot.
One shot deal. Then once they're finished, we're going to bring out the weld feature, and that's when the boys are going to get down.
If they have a concert on the paper, set a concert.
Yeah, they're not going to have a concert. They're
Okay.
going
Yeah, I
to
don't
be
know
one
how
and
they're
done.
going to be able to do that, you know.
And the
Bump
rules
around.
that a lot of promoters got together in the middle of the year, and they kind of made unified rules for certain things for the limited and then for the weld. And all the cages, majority of the cages are the same. My rules are the same as his, except for it's a 12-inch of plate. His is 16 inches of
I thought
plate.
it was 18.
16, I believe. Mine was 12 inches, so they were able to add plate to come tonight, and a couple cars that ran last night will be here tonight.
Yeah, we saw those out there in the pit. Excited to watch them guys come out tonight and see if they can put it back in the winner's circle.
It'd be a good weekend.
Oh, it'd be a fantastic weekend. Oh, man, you know why I started speaking Spanish?
What's that?
It's all this Mexican food I've been eating out here.
Oh, my goodness, y'all. Micah just said, you hungry? I said, well, look at me. I'm hungry. And we jumped the truck and went to Bandito Burrito. Or was it Burrito Bandito?
Either way,
this burrito was, it was that big around and that long.
You've never been able to say that, huh?
I've never been able to say that, but now I have. And, man, it was phenomenal. The Mexican food and everything. California is so different culturally than where Micah or I are from.
We have some amazing Mexican food out here.
it's ridiculously good.
What kind of burrito did you get?
Chicken.
I got a chicken
So you're-
quesadilla that was like this big.
You were Western all week, and then you go eat chicken.
Well,
Yeah.
is chicken not cowboy?
No.
What's
That's
cowboy
foul.
steak?
That's foul.
See,
Western is like steak,
Steaks.
carne asada.
We went past the steak joint and he didn't want to go. He was burned out on the cowboy thing.
That steak I had at your house, Herm, that thing was killer. I was going to go back for that, but
I was home raised by my nephews.
the boys know how to grow them.
Huh.
Know how to raise
Grain
them.
or grass fed?
Grain finish. It's grass raised and then grain finished.
All right.
I'm practically a dairy farmer now this week after hanging out with Herm.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a horseman. Yeah,
Horseman.
Yeah.
You guys missed.
He's
if you
a
guys missed
horseman.
that, I have been on a horse. And I know that's hard. It wasn't a Clydesdale, as some of you are thinking at home.
Did you show him the horse picture that I made?
Yes, it
no
was
one-
it was a Clydesdale. It just you made that horse look really small, like a quarter horse.
Her name was
It
Flo.
was a gelding.
We're friends,
It was a mare.
Flo and I. It's embarrassing though when you're 6 foot tall, 300 pounds, you get on the horse, and then your wife, who's 4'2", 100 pounds soaking wet, gets on there and just flat out rides. I mean, she is a rider.
That's when I first met her. I watched her do it. I'm like, that looks pretty easy. I think I could do it. I did it a couple times. I said, yeah, no, I'll sit there.
You
I'll
run
sit,
the barrels, you'd make a good cowgirl, Herm.
my job, I'll work the arena, and I'll sit on the tractor and drink beer. That's
Speaking
about
of-
all I'll
we
do.
want to put you in the barrel when the bulls come out.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That'd be way
cool.
better.
That would be cool.
Have you guys seen the Hispanic guy in the all white outfit that'll do backflips and flips over the bulls?
Yeah, I
that's
have
pretty.
on videos. We're super excited. I said this last time, and I don't want to beat the same drum here, but Red Bluff Roundup, one of the most prestigious rodeos in the country. I know you guys love 8 seconds, and I talked about this the first time I was here, and I know somebody's going to be on there. Oh, here we go with the bull again.
We want the bull.
We want the bull, whatever. But this is where the Challenge of the Champions with Lane Frost and Red Rock started off. So you guys that have watched that 8 seconds, and even if you're not familiar with rodeo, this is where that started, right here on this facility where we're derbying.
I got Red Bluff round down from about here.
I did too. Check it out.
Red Bluff round down.
How was the shower with being sunburnt yesterday?
I told Micah it hurt a little bit. We were in the truck on the way here, and I was moving my leg, and I was like, I feel like my skin's stretching.
I heard you got road rash.
The California burn, I do got a skint knee from Micah. If you guys didn't watch last night, you go back and watch. I don't know what the timestamp is on it. Thought Micah
Just
was
watch the whole show.
watch
You
it.
could go on YouTube, and there was a Richter scale of like a 3.5. I think we had in Los Benos.
Was
yesterday.
that what it was?
Yeah.
Just look up the timestamp for the earthquake, where Micah pushed me out of my chair. It was abusive. We are in talks with the Commonwealth of California to file charges.
Yeah.
We're going to see where that
That
goes.
was self-defense. I got pushed first.
I really
You
felt,
have video of that. That's
do,
great.
yes.
Yeah.
I felt bad about it because I thought, oh, this will be funny. I'll just get him a little off balance. And then he comes in like a bull, wrecking ball, knocks me over. At least he kind of held me a little bit from slapping the ground. And then the crowd goes wild.
They went nuts.
We were putting on we asked a question last night. I go there, my cowboy hat and his what do you call that, Ms. Mask thing?
Oh, wrestling mask,
Mexican
man.
wrestling mask. What
What
was
are
our
the name of the Mexican wrestlers?
our tag team would be?
Nacho
And
Libre.
Yeah, well, there you go.
The best one I heard, no, I hate to pick on myself like this, was the ladder and the lard. That's what somebody said. Guy Eric James, I think
lard?
his name. The ladder and the
Oh,
lard.
Franks and Beans.
Franks and beans.
Franks and beans.
Beanie weenie.
There's so many terminology. The Frank and beans.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you guys check that out. It was hilarious, and if you can't make fun of yourself, what can you do? And I hit the ground. It was comical. Well worth it. Well worth it for sure. Looking forward to a great night here. The weather's beautiful. We got a breeze blowing in. Hopefully you guys aren't hearing that in our mics too much.
If you are, blame Bill.
It's Bill's fault.
And you said that
He should have wind socks.
he was out to shoot 5. Did you ever figure it out?
In the past, I have read, and I'm pretty sure it was shoot 5. But I wonder if they've moved the shoots or changed anything, or if they're still.
I think they just made them a little more modern.
What, Bill? What are you doing, Bill?
It is always your fault.
I think you just cut off your
Did you cut
your
off my mic?
there. Yeah. If you can't hear Anthony, thank Bill. I mean, blame Bill.
Yeah, thank him. And I can't believe that you haven't gone out and saw the statue yet.
I saw the statue in passing. I couldn't get Micah to take me out there. I asked him to, and he wouldn't do it. So
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't do it. There was a line 70 cars
I'm going to
deep.
have to go later. I'm going to have to catch it on the way out. We're going to
Yeah,
have to
it's
go by.
Lane Frost with Red Rock.
That's cool.
That was built in, I think, Paso Robles.
Yeah, it was just erected here not too long ago. They put that thing up here.
I got
Yeah,
news
it was,
for you. It's
like-
gonna be dark when we leave too.
Well, they got lights.
It was the week before the roundup, which I think was 2 or 3 weeks ago.
So they put it up, yeah.
Hey, it's crazy how much a difference it looks
Yeah.
from the roundup to here.
Really. Looking forward to going to see that. And Red Rock, as we said, was buried here. The bull, the world-famous bull, is buried right here in Red Bluff. So lots of history here at this place.
I think it was a Conway family that had it.
Groundley. John Growney, I think say his name. But tonight it's Demolition Derby right here. So they were going to make some Demolition Derby history.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a great show. We walked the pits earlier, saw some of them cars. They're looking nice.
Looks some good-looking stuff here.
Looking nice. Some stuff we've never seen before.
Couple 60s Galaxies out there. What else did we see? Several Fords, surprising from last time I was here.
And Chivers has gone to an 03 or 03 up.
Was that 03? That
It was
Lincoln?
03 up. No, the one that Ryan has.
Oh, okay.
That's, so he was always old iron.
I'm trying to remember what they call that Lincoln, the long door Lincoln in the back.
The Executive.
Is it the Executive Series? Is that the one?
I think it is.
That's what I was trying to tell Micah about it earlier, and I could not remember. That's what I said was the Executive Series, but I wasn't sure if I was correct or not.
Then you have Javi Orozco from last night, and then
Javi.
Good Times.
Javi picking up the W there in Los Banos, coming back out tonight. Left his sister at home, coming out to party by himself.
Yep.
I think, but wasn't.
Oh, Bill, I think we're about to kick off the Power Wheels.
Woo! Oh, they got balloons.
Yeah, they're going to.
Yeah, here they'll put balloons on the front and back, and then when you're all four of your balloons are popped, you're done.
2, 1, let's go. Let's Power Wheels Derby. Oh, yeah.
I think they should do this with adults.
Yeah, I've seen it. Or put a watermelon on the bumper or something. You know? First one to lose their watermelon, or last one with the watermelon wins $500 or something.
Cantaloupe or something,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I'm already married. I can't elope.
Or they have they have a beer, and they can't spill the beer.
Well, that's an option as well.
Yeah, that's.
Just don't open it, Herm. That's an easy one.
No, you can have it in a red Solo cup. They have a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a ton of them. Some people have, they have 4 balloons from what I can see, one on each corner.
Yeah, you should have 2 in the front and 2 in the back, I believe. We're on each corner.
So when you lose all of them, you're out, I'm going to assume.
See, if you were really smart, when you're driving around, you just have a little, like a needle or something, and just pop out everybody's balloons.
Leatherman.
Oh, yeah.
The knife.
Machete.
Switchblade. Heck yeah. Well, Anthony's left the booth, and it's 3/4 of a mile walk over to the Power Wheel, so we won't see him for a couple hours.
He's already made one stop. He's winded.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the guy with the orange?
Orange shirt and coveralls.
I think they bring your clown in every year.
Do they?
For crowd entertainment.
We do too.
There's like 4 or 5 of them on here.
Yeah.
There's one sitting next to me with a little face mask.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the theme for the weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you go to Los Banos and not do something like
You
that?
should wear that under the plane.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd love
Through
that.
TSA inspection. You will get patted
It
down.
actually did cross my mind.
You will get patted down.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's like Anthony wearing the cowboy hat.
Right? I'm trying to tell him it's just my mask. I'm worried about COVID, but it's open in the front.
I think they broke that when they said that if the underwear doesn't block a fart, it ain't gonna block that.
Oh, too funny. Well, I tell you, Herm, in about 20 minutes, we're going to be blinded.
Yes.
That's going to be bad.
And it's kind of you needed that for your flight from Salt Lake out, right? Wasn't it like a pretty good pungent odor?
Oh my goodness, that was terrible. I don't know what that guy ate, but whew. I'm assuming it was a guy. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't.
They probably didn't smell anything.
I'm guessing probably not, because I would think they'd be ahead of me. So, the plane's going that direction, the wind's going this direction.
Makes sense, yeah.
Makes sense.
We should have had Anthony take a microphone.
Wow, we'd hate to ask him to do any extra work.
Oh, he's videoing. Yeah, he's focused.
He's doing video.
You notice he never lifts the camera really above his shoulders?
Right. Yeah. Well, because you got an armrest down here. You know what I'm saying? You got
a natural armrest.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some balloons flying away.
Yeah, there are. I'm surprised they allow that in California.
Yeah, what they don't know, that don't hurt them.
Oh, gotcha. Right on. I understand.
You're in an area that is not like that. It's a good area.
Yeah. I kind of noticed that when I've been in and around talking to people, and everybody's super chill. I know I came out here with some preconceived notions, and they've
A lot of people do.
yeah, they've all been turned down. That's for sure. In fact, I would like to make another trip out here just to see some sights.
It's definitely there's a
Yeah.
lot of sites, and I mean, like Anthony and I and the wife were talking. Is like she'd never been to Yosemite, or like she did. It was several years ago, but we all take it for granted here,
Right.
you know. And it's
Yeah.
just it's. I think in California we're all worried about going 100 miles an hour, and we just need to step back and enjoy life.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to go see the giant redwoods or, you know, whatever. There's so much to see out here. It's not even funny.
I mean,
We were talking about it last night. I'm just blown away by the amount of agriculture when you're driving down the interstate. I mean, that's all it is.
in the valley,
Yeah, that's all it is. On both sides.
yeah, it's
I mean, millions and millions and millions of trees.
of acres.
Yeah, and acres, of course.
And I mean, you just shot down I-5, so and again like that, we just take it for granted. I mean, to me, like he's mesmerized with the dairy industry or the beef industry, and to me, I just took that for granted.
Yeah.
That's everything. That's what I did for my entire life.
Right, yep. I mean, we're used to CAFOs and stuff like that back home, but not the size of what you guys have out here.
What do you think of that tow truck with the big American flag?
Oh, I think it's killer.
It's awesome.
Yeah, Bill's going to have to show that here in a little bit for the national anthem. Everybody get a good look at that. Yeah, Tix does something kind of like that with a crane.
Does he?
Yeah, for the throwdown. And, yep, for Dakota County Fair.
Yeah. Are they gonna break the record this year or what?
We have to. We absolutely have to. There's no reason why we shouldn't.
It's crazy how big that arena is with all them MWFA cars.
Yeah.
It's like a pile over there. It's
It's
like a little
awesome.
jigsaw puzzle.
It's awesome.
I think they're only down to a couple now.
Oh, yeah, down to 5.
Yeah, I think
You
5 or
coming
6.
east for any shows this year?
I think I might be going to Kentucky.
Okay.
We were going to try to make it go to Tater Day, but with the weather and everything that was going on, we weren't able to go.
Yeah.
So Anthony invited us to one that's in October.
Okay.
Throwdown would be cool because of the whole breaking the record. That'd be
Yeah.
pretty.
That'll be at the end of September.
It all depends on my schedule. We're getting into the busy season for the job I have, and then obviously with the wife and her rodeo stuff.
Yeah. Tell everybody what you do for work, Herm.
I work for the state of California as a brand inspector. I got retired from the sheriff's department, and then ultimately reverted back to my roots and worked in the dairy industry or the cattle industry. And so go to sales yards, and right now is when we're shipping all the cattle. So
So explain to people what you have to do on a day-to-day as a brand inspector.
if we're not shipping, I'll go to the sales yards, and I kind of have a sales yard that I go to all through the week. Like Monday, I'll go to a ranch outside of Oakdale, which was the original cowboy capital of the world, which Stephenville, Texas is now. And then I'll inspect. I think they're going to ship 3 loads of calves. So I have to make sure that they have all their brands on them. If they don't have their brand, they have to have the backup paper to how they got an animal with somebody else's brand,
Ah, okay.
and which that's the sign of ownership in California.
Sure. Now, are you checking for anything else health-wise, or you're just looking at a brand?
All just brands.
Okay.
They contact the health department for the permit to move them out of California, if they're moving out of California.
Sure.
If they're just moving them from a field to another field in California, they don't need us. But if it's a change of ownership, or if they're moving them from out of state, then they have to do that with us.
Yeah, right on. Huh.
So I deal with bulls and stuff like that a lot.
Yep, I bet. That's why it's easy for you to work with Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was mesmerized. I took him out to the field and showed him my nephew's the bull that they got to breed their cows, and he was just mesmerized.
Really?
Yeah. I won't tell you what he was mesmerized at, but it was a big bull, but and he was really shocked that, like, we drove a Ranger out there, and then we just stopped it, and the cattle didn't run away, and he was mesmerized that they just were curious, and it's like that's what they're used to that.
Yeah.
But the bull was so docile; he's just sitting there eating grain or eating grass.
Right. You're no threat to him anyways.
So there might be some videos of that bull coming out later.
Okay.
Since
All
everybody
right.
wants the bull.
That's right. Boy, I tell you, these balloons sure do make these last, don't they?
Well, especially when, depending on which ones, if they roll up on the front hood or.
Right. The 7's not even moving. Oh, you got to pull them off. I thought they had to hit them off. Oh, she missed twice.
Well, the one that's not moving is holding its balloon.
Right.
He'll slap anybody's hand when they come by to get the balloon.
That's pretty funny. Power Wheels has been such a great addition to Demolition
absolutely.
Derbies, man. To get the kids involved, it's so cool to watch them. I hate to say it, but I think we got another heat of Power Wheels.
But I mean, you think about it, it's made it a true. Look at that. That one's a dump truck, and that one's a little.
Yeah. Little John Deere Gator and a dump truck. We actually saw the dump truck coming in on our way out.
But truly, if you think about it, it's made the Derby world an entire family deal. You have the kids.
Yes.
Some shows in California have had the youth class, so now you got the middle-aged kids, and then you have the adults or the older kids are driving in the big class. So.
Right. Well, I mean, it's like any other sport, right? You want to get them involved young.
Absolutely.
So you got kids playing baseball. They're starting young. And thank you, sir. Any kid playing any sport starting awfully dang young now, and then playing all through middle school and high school. And
the ones that amaze me, they're like, they get drafted in the NFL, and they're like, oh, they just started playing their junior year of high school or junior year of college. I'm like, that kid has talent. Like,
yeah, right.
How athletic you are just to be able to play a couple years and make it to the pros.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I played 1 year of football my senior year.
I played all 4 years, and then I played my 8th grade year, and that's actually where I met Chris Camp, which was one of the techs that we had last night.
Okay.
And so I've known him for a long time.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the coach asked me to play, and I'm going to pull out my Al Bundy moment. Coach asked me to play, started both ways, and we went 13-0 and won a state championship. So I'm pretty proud of that.
You played both ways.
Yeah.
Left bench and right bench.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
Cornerback
and defensive back.
Really?
Yeah.
That's unique.
That's the same thing.
Quarterback and defensive back. I thought you said quarterback. I'm like, that's not the same thing.
No, I was a wide out and a DB.
My senior year, I only played one way. I played defense or like outside linebacker or defensive end for my high school.
Yeah, football was a lot of fun. I'm glad I ended up playing. Now is when Anthony's not even doing anything. He's just not coming up here.
He's just hoping that he doesn't twist and hurt his ankle.
He's just not coming up here.
Have you heard how he explains his physique?
No.
It's a 2-ton body on a half-ton chassis.
Is that how it is?
And he'll tell you have 2-year-old ankles. Yeah, so now he's taking a picture of us.
Yeah, right. He's probably watching and listening is what he's doing. He knows what's up.
He has his little earpiece in.
He got his little earbud in. He's always got it in. I think it's like sewn into his ear at this
So
point.
how do you like that little earpiece? Tell us about last night.
Oh, it's awesome. Like 3:30, 4:30 in the morning out here. It's 6:30, 7:30 back at his place. So everybody's awake, and they're trying to get a hold of him, and his phone's just.
So everybody on the East Coast, when you wake up, send Anthony a message in the morning.
Well, he's
to
going
wake
need
them
it tomorrow
up.
morning.
Wake them up. Make sure they make it to the airport.
He's going to need it tomorrow morning. This morning we didn't need it, though. Like, come on, man. Shut that thing off.
But I had my earbud in.
Yeah, he said he had his earbud in so his phone shouldn't vibrate. Well, your alarm went off, too, and I didn't hear that in your earbud.
When he woke up, did he drink a half a gallon of milk?
He made me drink milk. It's like breaking of the bread. Like, come on. Yeah, here, try this. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm game. I'll try it with you.
Last year when he came out, he had tried the milk, and then I was trying to think of different things for him to do, and then my dad knows the owner of Nutcher Milk, so my dad called him, and then they went over there. So they were over there for like 4 hours.
Yeah. I told him this morning, I said, it's my milk, it's not your milk.
He drinks so much when he's here.
Oh, it's funny.
I was telling him how good that orange creamsicle was, and he was kind of doubting me. And he tried it, but
yeah, this ain't nothing like the stuff you get in the plastic bottle back home.
no.
Not even close. Comes in a nice glass bottle, ice cold. different flavors.
It does change it quite a bit. Like to me, it's amazing from the plastic container, even to a paper one.
Oh yeah.
To the glass bottle.
Yeah, paper ones at the school are nasty. That's all I taste is paper. You know, that's all I taste.
I worked at a school for a couple months in between from the sheriff's department to working for the state, and that milk was horrible.
Oh, it's.
I was like, oh man, they got some chocolate milk. It's gonna be delicious.
Yeah.
It was like low fat.
Yeah,
I was like, where's the vitamin D at?
It's not great. Not great at all.
Oh, that wind's getting crazy.
It'll die down here again soon. Hopefully, because when the sun goes down, if it's kicking wind like that, it's going to be chilly up here.
That's what in Los Banos the wind gets going pretty good.
We can close that window up quite a bit, I'm guessing, before we pinch off Bill's wires. Right, Bill? You figured that out, right?
He's
Yeah.
like, do not touch that window.
Oh, I touch it.
I
come up here and open all these windows up.
He's gonna give you an elbow off of the chairs back here.
It's like a sauna.
with your mask on.
It's like a sauna up here, man. When we first got here, I'm like, holy crap.
You know who should have sat here for a while since it's a sauna?
Yeah, right. Oh, where did he sneak off to? Probably taking videos of the people on the chutes is what he's doing.
Yeah, they replaced all these chutes are new. They replaced them. This was the first year they used them here.
They're nice. You know what's interesting about these chutes is you can tell exactly which way the bull was facing when it was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For the people at home, you can figure out how you can tell. I'll let you figure that one out.
It's the same color as the grass.
Yeah, right.
Hey, we heard.
Yeah, we got a champion out there.
That's heat one. Then they're going to do heat
That's
two.
a 22-minute
and
heat.
then they're going to do the final.
Yeah,
We're
right.
getting an hour of these. Yeah, that's going to be the champion. Oh, we're about that time for the sun.
Well, I tell you what, we got inspectors here, so we know we're not inspecting cars anymore.
I think they're ready to get going too.
Yeah, I can imagine. So it's been a long day out here in the hot sun for them.
And the worst part, this isn't even hot yet.
No, it's not hot. Not for anybody here.
Yeah, it's.
How
hot does it get back home?
Well, I mean, it'll get over 100, but not for very long. But then you got to add in the 98% humidity.
Yeah, that's.
You don't feel that here.
No, not at all. Dry. How many is in this one?
I think it's the ones that went out from the first heat. They just went out and got new balloons, and now they're coming back in. So I'm pretty sure that's how that went down. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I bet I am wrong because there's not nearly as many coming out for the second heat.
They need to bring the water truck out and water it down.
The Power Wheels truck?
Yeah.
Get out of here, dude.
They're making some dust.
Making some dust. Getting in your eyes, is it?
Getting your eyeballs.
I think the last time we were on air together, we were San Filippo, right?
Yes.
That was a good show.
That was very, just what they did there is just phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. Great show. It's fun to be on with you guys, Butch and Danny.
I had a buddy ask me if I was going to go back there again this year, and I'm like, well, that was the last time.
Right. Unfortunately, you're right.
So he's thirsty from the Burrito Bandito.
Oh, Anthony's
dancing over here dancing for us right now.
Bill.
He's pointing to his ankles.
By the time Bill gets up off his chair and changes the camera over to this, he's going to be done. Just like that. He's all done.
Very short-winded. No, I think we're going to get
Here we go. Heat number 2 of the Power Wheels.
You imagine if somebody took a clown out?
Oh, that'd be awesome. That
He
would
kind
be
of looks like
awesome.
that guy from Ducks Unlimited, the head
Yeah, right.
guy. Willie, I think it was.
Robertson.
Willie Robertson.
Yeah. I like old Cy.
Yes, and his tea.
Yeah.
His little Tupperware or whatever one of those little cup.
Refuses to get on. Oh, look at this. Here he comes.
Oh, we're going to have the legend on here in a minute.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Told that right.
How was the walkover?
It was good. I didn't forget there was 2 classes. I wouldn't have come back, but
You could walk back over there.
I could. I may.
No, you
I was
won't.
kind of worried
What were you worried about?
about you guys in here.
You should be.
I mean, look
should
at
be.
Micah. Look what he's wearing.
He's wearing it on the plane.
Europe. If you don't,
Yeah.
you
Hold
know,
on.
don't.
You know what I said.
If he wears that through TSA inspection, you have to wear the cowboy hat.
Oh, man, no problem.
But you need to get some overalls.
I done told you I'm wearing Wranglers
Yeah.
right now.
I
Folks
feel
at home
bad. I
can't
feel
see
bad
it.
for those regulars.
Wrangler underwear is what I use. It's as cowboy as I can get.
I think those were girl underwear though.
You think so?
Yeah.
A barrel racer.
The lack of material, I think it's what you should have realized. The lack of material that's not men's underwear.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't do the math.
He's been to Europe, though.
That's enough, Micah. That's enough out of you, Micah. Well, the stands are starting to fill up here.
Yeah, they are.
People's coming in.
I think you get in for free. I don't think they charge to get in.
Really?
They're really going to fill up when those cars fire up, you know?
Oh yeah. There's some big motors out there too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard some earlier. It's amazing, California and the fairs. It's the same way when we go to Linden, Washington, up there with the Whatcom Demo Derby Club. The same way, the fair's phenomenal. Some of the fairs you go to out east are kind of okay, but they're nothing like this. You don't see the livestock out there.
Oh really?
Yeah, I mean, you do, but nothing like this. You guys know how to have a fair.
Because you'll have all your county fairs right now, and then the state fairs towards the end. There's county fairs after that, but usually you'll get majority of your county fairs, and then you have your state fair.
Did you ever show goats or anything, Herm? Did you ever do
No,
any of that?
yeah, just Holstein cows.
You showed cows?
Yeah.
Huh. Did you ever win?
When we were in Elk Grove before we moved to where we're at now, my dad was into the red shirt stuff, and they had a lot of top quality cows, and it was my older brothers. They won quite a few of the state championships, and then when we moved to where we're at now, my dad realized that he gets paid the same amount for that milk as a grade cow, so we went to grade cows because they were cheaper.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. He's a smart man.
And I think you have the payout.
I do have a payout. Yeah, you want to hear it?
I would love to hear it. I think the fans at home would love to hear it also.
So for the main, first place is 10K, second is 3, third is 2, fourth is 1, fifth is 500, and $1,000 for a Mad Dog coming out of the main. The one shot limited, we got first at 1,500, second at 700, and third at 200. All that's made possible by the sponsors of this show, All You One Glass, VNR Motorsports, and TDTM Podcast. That's Talk Derby to Me. They've got some upcoming shows, Herm. Can you read those? I have a hard time with my glasses in this thing.
Oh, your glasses aren't working that well? Yes, absolutely.
They don't work that good.
They have a new one that they just picked up. It's the Solano or Vallejo Derby. That's June 13th and 14th. It's $20,000 to win.
Whew.
It's pretty much the same rules they have here for the weld class with with kickers.
Oh, my.
So that's going to be interesting. And then they have Calusa June 15th, $10,000 to win truck class.
Wow.
Wow.
And then they have a car class, which is the same rules here, but it's not as much to win.
Okay.
Then Gridley on August 24th is $10,000 to win, 80s stock class.
Ooh, nice.
And then MacArthur on August 31st is $7,000 to win in the weld class, which is the same rules that we have tonight.
That's awesome. A lot of big money being thrown around out here.
The money in the last 2 or 3 years has changed significantly in California. It used to only be a couple $1,000s to win, and then a lot of the fairs and promoters have stepped up. And instead of lining their pockets, they're lining the pockets of the drivers.
Okay.
You know,
What do you attribute that to? The bigger money. I mean, why do you think they're deciding to just start throwing more money at it?
I mean, I think Utah helped a little bit with what they pay out there, but I think that we realized that, I mean, one, the cost of everything's come up.
Yeah.
And it's just that, it gets you there and it tells you thank you for doing what you're doing.
Right.
And in my opinion, as a promoter, I mean, I haven't built cars for a while, but I know how much it costs. And to me, if I can get more money in your pocket to get you down the road to get to you to another show,
right,
rather if it's mine or somebody else's, but it gets you there.
Yeah, yep, for sure.
You guys talking about that money made me think here. You said something about sponsors, Mike. You got to thank our sponsors making this possible for TrackShot to be here. 31X built. William Monget up there. He's up in your area.
He's up in my area.
That dude's a building full. He turns out some high-quality cars. Another guy we got to thank up there, American Outlaw, Nathan Truckenbond. I always want to say Tuckenbond, but I know it's not right. Sorry, Nathan. American Outlaw. You guys need wheel tire kits. That's your guy. Jake.
I've watched that dude stuff tires for hours.
He's a beast.
Oh,
He's a beast.
goodness.
When I went to South Dakota the first year, I got some stuff from him, and it was just
I'm like, holy crap.
he's like, we'll be done in like a couple minutes, and I'm like,
Yep.
I turn around and the wheels are done. I was
Yeah.
like, it's just amazing.
He's a beast. Got to thank Jake with Sky High Steering sponsoring TrackShot Live. Our buddy Chris DeFlorian Dirt Works there out of Minnesota. Got to say thank you to him. Tony's Welding and Fab, Gray Area. Ralph there. Ralph, he's probably running somewhere this weekend.
Yeah.
Cam Penwell, Cam's Derby Supply. That kid's a killer, 13 years old, and he's got more seat time than, gosh, a lot of adults. I mean, it's unbelievable. Indy CNC, I hate to say that one. That one hurts a little
Wasn't
bit.
that a great conversation we had the other day with him?
That was a great, you guys at home.
Everybody at home needs to
funny.
call and ask him if he has strut risers for a Volvo wagon.
Yeah, just call him, guys. Indy CNC, I don't have his number here, but if you get the opportunity, I doubt that he's watching because he's, it's Todd. But look up Indy CNC's number. Just shoot him a text message. That's all you really got to do right now. It's numbers on stickers everywhere. Just shoot him a message. Say, hey, man, you sell strut risers for a Volvo wagon. That's the question of the day. Another one we got to thank, Brian's Machine Shop. Brian and Brian out of Columbia, Kentucky. They've got some high-quality stuff. Make sure you check out their website, briansmachineandderbyparts.com. The Brain Dead Misfits, our buddy Graham there, New York. Have you met Graham yet, Herm? You haven't met him?
No, I have
met
not.
Graham. He's a riot. Got our friends from down south, Total Tilt Derby Cars. Got to thank those guys jumping on board this year. Micah's family, Cactus Company.
Yeah.
I started to say Micah's brother, but I don't think that's right.
No, my cousin.
Cousin.
Cousin and his wife, yep.
Cousin. Man, I'm getting blistered up.
So what do they do?
Cactus Company. It's
They
a
grow
bar
cactuses.
restaurant. Yeah.
Cactus Company. They grow cactuses.
She's originally from Texas. He's originally from
Well,
Wisconsin.
there you go.
So, yep.
Got to thank Robbie Critton and the Simple Solution. That's another one of the track shot guys out doing work this weekend. I know he's at a show.
Smart man.
Jason Sauer, MWFA. Our boy Skinny.
Yep.
Skinny Salvage out in Ottawa, Kansas. Thinking about you, Skin.
Skin
Looking
and
forward
Bubbles
to
and Hunter.
Hunter. Yeah, Bubbles. She keeps Bubbles. Must be
Ashlyn.
a really special woman to put
Oh,
up with
my
those two.
goodness. Could you imagine?
Mike Tix, Track Strong, going to be hosting the Minnesota Throwdown this year, September, October time frame, somewhere in there, going for that MWFA world record again. Full house demo. Barry Jacks out there in Kansas. Got to salute those guys in their mission, got a Christian ministry there, spreading the gospel, giving away cars, doing great things. Chad and Ryder, Crashing for Kids Cancer. Got to say hello. Looky there. Crashing for Kids
right.
Cancer. Alex Vasco, all for him. The GOAT. Alex is definitely the GOAT. Got to thank him. And gosh, can you remember his name? The guy at Canadian Trucking Magazine?
Yeah, David McKenzie.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
And we got to thank him. Just try to hopefully got everybody in there. But thank you guys all. They're the ones that make this possible, along with the promoters, bringing you the free 99 here with TrackShot. Speaking of promoters, Herm, I just wanted to hit you.
You've done that a lot this week.
I have. And I don't even have to.
Yeah, what's up with that? Hitting you, pushing
He's
me?
abusive, yeah.
I could
Like he's
just
looking
tell.
for a fight.
I could tell Sam, like, hey, take care of my light work. And
She will take it. She'll handle you, bud.
She would handle you for sure.
Gets all Western. He thinks
She
he's
is
tough.
feisty.
I get
Yeah.
out there.
People around.
Get out there. Man, I'm blistering. Look at that.
Yeah, is that what that is?
That's what that is.
Thought it was from the hot sauce.
Well, I'm getting this cowboy tough skin here.
If that's the case, it needs to look like leather.
You ever been to a Bandito Burrito?
No, but it sounded phenomenal.
You see the size of that thing? That burrito?
Yeah, it was like yay.
How was it, Herm?
It's like so what was
Muy
all?
grande.
What was? Did you order in Spanish though? Did you?
No, because it was written in English on the board, so I ordered it how the board said
Just
it.
because he can speak Spanish don't mean he can translate.
Hey, when I worked at the sheriff's department, we had a guy that we called Mater, like Toe Mater.
Yeah.
And we asked him to go get carne asada, and he goes, carne asada? We're like, no carne asada. We want carne asada.
You guys, we took yesterday. We were at Los Banos and Herm's show. Cinco de Mayo Smash. Uncle Bill and Micah and I went to lunch at a place called Wool Growers that Herm and his dad and family took me to the other night. I told you what I tried, didn't I, Micah?
Yeah.
I've tried. It was terrible.
Rocky
That was
Mountain
just terrible.
oysters, he said he tried.
Pickled,
Said they were delicious, and he wanted more.
pickled cow's tongue.
I've heard they're phenomenal though. Fried ones. Oh, you got your.
We got some cars coming out here.
Oh, we got it. Oh, we're gonna do the maybe.
This is
That would-
probably the
national anthem. No, the
car
parade, yeah.
lap.
So this is, I believe,
That's Dave Emery in the #1 car.
they build some beautiful cars.
Yeah, I saw them run out here a couple years ago when I was here. I think they had some wagons.
They this Triple D Engines is a guy out here now is building some nice engines out in California.
It's just amazing to me they're still finding those 60s cars.
Oh no, they have a stash.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm guessing that's Austin Emery in the 38.
and great family. You can sit there and talk to them all day long.
Yeah.
The 27, Lance Smith, he'll be coming out in the limited weld class. The 115 of the Mud Patrol.
You like them turnouts or what?
I'm not a big turnout fan. Oh.
That's Colton in the 115. I believe that's his name from earlier, right? Colton? Is that right? In the Mud Patrol, Anthony?
Gosh, I can't remember, Micah. Did they get us a driver's list there?
Yeah, it says Mud Patrol.
This is
Yep.
well, it's a Daniel Bong, but I.
Keep going. Keep talking. You're recording it. Having some issues there with the stream, Micah. Oh, he got her back. Sorry, guys at home. Uncle Bill had a glitch there.
This is Frankie Gonzalez, which he ran last night.
Bill, I turned my phone on for you.
That's the second issue we've had with Bill today. One more, and he's down the road.
Who wants to announce this name? Number
Which
50.
one?
Number 50 right here.
Jason Yamamoto.
Jason Yamamoto.
Yamamoto.
You didn't know I spoke Japanese?
You want to know?
Hey, have you seen the buck and shoots here?
Yeah, I have.
You should stand up and check out the buck and shoots.
The bucket shits are cool.
Yeah, they're nice.
You just hope you don't fall off.
I don't
Right.
want to fall off.
And then you have number 82, Ryan Chivers.
What is that 50 car, Herm?
Might be an old Merc. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know the old cars as much as a lot of people.
I don't either.
He has a pretty big motor. Both them guys right there have pretty big motors in them
The
cars.
35 of Alex Fragoso.
And they were actually going to run last night, but Ryan's rear end blew up in his car.
They did run, didn't they?
No, they didn't make it because Ryan's the rear end blew up and the transmission.
Oh, that's the one that broke the yoke
universal
over there?
broke and they hit his brother.
The 587 we don't have. Unfortunately.
And then number 24.
Roscoe.
That's our boy Javi.
He was sleeping in his truck earlier.
Was he? He's wore out, man. He ran last
Oh,
night.
That's interesting. Anthony was sleeping in my truck earlier, too. Yeah.
He said I talked to him this morning. He got home about 12:30, and then he works for a pump company up here. We're in the Arbuckle area, and he had to go to work this morning because a couple pumps broke down.
That's what he was saying, yeah.
And then he got his car. He fixed his car in the pits today.
In the pits today to run today. Dedication. That sun's going to be trouble.
You know, I thought I was playing some really good music on the way up here today because I saw Anthony, like, bebopping a little bit. No, he wasn't. It was him falling asleep.
Well, I mean, from my house to Los Banos is about an hour and 15. and he fell asleep there.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible passenger.
No, it's not. It's not the terrible passenger. He was in a milk coma.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
When you
right.
take a pint or a quart of milk and you drink half of it,
Right. And
But-
that's, well, just like a baby getting milk.
I made it a
Puts 'em
point
right to
to
sleep.
only drink a quart a day. So I drank half a quart in the morning, which is a pint in the morning, and a pint at night.
a pint. And then the better part is, though,
That's not unreal. I mean, you can eat
Hey,
that
I think
with
we got
cereal.
a national anthem. Can you?
Bear with us just a moment, folks. National anthem.
National anthem, Bill. Built a business. What? National anthem.
Every day, every night, putting his money in the bank so he can buy a big old rig so he can go help people. That's part of the American dream. That red, white, and blue flag stands for freedom. Stands for freedom all over the world. Do we have any veterans here tonight? Stand up. Stand up, veterans. Up there. Right there. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the real American heroes. The Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the Coast Guard, and now the Space Force. We have the freedom in this country to be who we want to be, and how we want to be. As long as we're just, then we have the opportunity. Let's stand up on our feet. Let's remove those hats. Let's go with that flag for the world's greatest song, our national anthem.
Woo! The greatest song this country's ever heard. The national anthem. We want to thank all the veterans, past, present, and future, those that have given their lives so that we can do what we love. Boy, I get chills every time I hear that song. You know, I think of friends and family that have served and all the families that have lost loved ones, you know.
Gives us the freedom that we can do what we want to do when we want to do it.
Wars are a necessary evil, unfortunately, and they take way too many lives away from this earth that shouldn't be gone.
I mean, you have all them, and then you have the law enforcement firefighters that do what they do.
Yes, EMTs. Yep.
So now I think they're doing the pretty car, huh?
I don't know if that's why they're kind of running down and just calling people off, but yeah, that's probably part of what it is. You need water at all, Herm?
I'm good right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Got a whole cooler full right here. Never seen a cooler like this before.
Recyclable paper?
Yeah. Pretty interesting. How long do they hold up?
I have no clue.
Yeah, it's wild.
But it probably doesn't leak like the styrofoam ones.
No, it's called a Vera cooler if anybody wants to look it up at home. Vera cooler.
Probably just a California thing. You have to recycle everything.
Yeah, I'm guessing it is. Very cool, though. Pretty interesting.
I think they're going down and announcing every car and then having the crowd cheer, and then they'll narrow it down to a few.
Sure. You know, it's kind of be a popularity contest. If you got a lot of friends here, you got a good chance of winning.
I mean, if there's money involved, that might be a smart idea. Especially it's free to get into the grandstands. You might have to pay to get into the fair, but it might be strategic to know, pay a couple $100 to have if
yeah.
He likes the skinny pedal.
1960 Mercury. Likes the skinny pedal?
He likes the skinny pedal.
All right. Yeah, they're going to have to get down tonight.
And it's big, too, for the amount of cars.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they get some good head steam.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a feeling they're going to let loose. Well, that kid in the Mud Patrol car, he said he was going to let it loose, too. He said he's running the Mud Patrol in honor of his uncle, I believe.
Really?
Yep. That's what his uncle always ran, was the Mud Patrol.
Oh, that's neat.
So, yeah. He was going to have a car in each heat. And then the one car didn't pass from one class, or it was underbuilt or something, so he decided to drop down to the lesser class.
Okay.
And then his dad just got done fighting colon cancer, and so his dad's going to run with him too.
And that's a fight.
Yeah. So cool, man. He beats the colon cancer, and now he gets to run in a derby with his son.
And he's going to beat his son.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something? Oh, you know what? I got a feeling that son's not going to care.
And we talked about the freedom is to do that with your kid or do that with,
Yeah. You know, it'd be interesting to find out how many countries demolition derbies are ran in. You know?
When we were in New York, the Brit was there, and he was saying there's kind of stuff like it, but not like it.
Yeah, yeah. They do banger racing.
Yeah, the bangers,
Yeah.
He was entertaining to talk to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's from Ben Garrett. He's such a cool guy. What a wanker, though, sometimes.
The Brit.
I give him a hard time. I told Decker to take him out for fish and chips and send him back home. Yeah, Ben was an awesome guy.
When you think about it, like, you guys come to California, you said that the Mexican food or Hispanic food is really great.
Yeah.
So for him, he's like, I ain't going to eat fish and chips.
Right, absolutely.
I don't care if it's Gordon Ramsay or not. It's not fish and chips.
Exactly. That was the only thing I could get at him, you know. I mean, I didn't have anything else to throw at him, so my simple mind went to fish and chips.
That's original.
Yeah. Good one, dude.
He's all, that's a real original.
Yeah, he just looked at me like, yep, you are stupid.
Yeah, like I've never heard that before.
Right. Oh, good times.
He's on Good Job American.
Yeah. So smart, you. Oh. Wow, we're going to pull the second heat off, let the first heat stay out there again. This first heat, as you see the Mud Patrol getting ready to take off there. Don't hit Anthony. It kind of blends in down there on that tire.
They're his spare tire.
Don't hit Anthony.
And if anybody ever has a question, just ask him about his solar panel.
Yes, ask Anthony about the solar panel. Uh-oh, I got pictures coming in from my sister. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, wow, she sent us countries with notable demolition derbies. Look at that, I got family at home helping me out. Thanks,
Now
Jen.
we know where the intelligence comes from.
Yeah,
Your sister.
Jennifer. Well, she is a nurse, so she's pretty smart. United States, Canada, UK, Australia. Wow, interesting.
So
Thanks.
anytime you ever say something on this now, they're going to be like, oh, his sister said it.
Yeah, well, if she's actually watching. What should they do? Her and my mom, hi, Mom, they watch quite a bit, so appreciate the support. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. Of course, again, folks, similar to last night, these guys are going to bump around a little bit, just kind of get the crowd warmed up. And then they're going to go off. Then the limited welds will come out.
And I think we're going to have Javi Orozco, the both Good Times, Isaac Fergoso, and Frankie Gonzalez, and then the both Emerys, and then that Gary Densing on this one.
Yeah, Yamamoto and Shivers. I figured she was going to be sending me a picture of me with that beautiful mask on because Mom sent me one earlier today. She said, "Who's this guy?"
Or were they embarrassed that you were on?
Oh, well, yeah, whatever.
Did you watch wrestling as a kid?
No, I hate wrestling.
Really?
Yeah, I can't stand it. My daughter wrestles, but not WWE.
Well, that's real,
style.
yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I've never.
Now, does she do like freestyle, or is it that collegiate, like the college?
Yeah, it's similar to college. Yeah. No, I watched during like Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, yeah.
You know, whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony did tell me that his favorite was Hulk Hogan. He's a Hulkamaniac or whatever they call it, a Hulkamania, whatever.
Yeah. Watched a little bit of that. Watched the Stinger. Watched Hulk. You know, Undertaker.
Or Ric Flair. How
Ric Flair.
He did his little.
Oh yeah. She actually did get a picture of me on camera. Oh, that's too funny. Love it.
Every time you call, that's going to be the picture that comes up.
Right. She's probably got it as my profile picture on her phone now.
And the ringtone's like Ric Flair, like, oh yeah, or whatever he did.
Sorry, wrestling fans. I don't mean to knock it. I know there's a lot of fans out there that really enjoy wrestling. It's just never something I got into.
My great aunt would watch it every, like, if it was Wednesday or whatever, and she would cook that night. And if it started at 6, you better be there before 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, she locked her door. Would not open the door for you.
Really?
Oh, she'd die hard.
That's interesting.
She had the whole mannequins and all that stuff.
Right?
It's crazy.
That's wild. We were more into G.I. Joe, the real American hero. You know, the A-Team. Watched a lot of that.
We had the little plastic ones. That's about all we got as a kid.
Yeah. We had all kinds of G.I. Joe stuff. The helicopter and the little trucks. And, yeah, all that fun stuff.
Talking about old toys, you know the old Tonka, the little Tonka trucks?
Yep.
I mean, you see how much those are for nowadays, like the old school real ones?
No.
Oh, yeah, they're pricey if you get a good one.
Yeah, I'm sure. Probably like the old pedal tractors, huh? Yep. I'm glad Anthony went down there early.
Yeah, he's buried in his phone.
Oh, yeah. Probably deleting stuff to make more room.
I don't know what they're doing because it's odd that they have 2 from each team, or because if you have 8 or 9 total. But they haven't put the tires up to close the arena yet either, so.
Oh, that's funny.
So she did make it as the little ringtone or the
Yeah.
picture, what he calls.
Yeah. Yep. So when I call, that's what she's going to see.
I feel sorry for her every time you call.
Well, it's probably better than the other picture.
Picture of a donkey. Oh,
Well, you know, there's one good thing about rodeo announcers at a demolition derby.
they don't stop talking.
Exactly.
And
They can really slow a show down.
this gentleman, the one with the cowboy hat, is Steve Smart, and he does a lot of the jackpots or rodeos that the wife goes to. And he'll start talking 2 hours before the rodeo or for the barrel race, and he'll stop 2 hours afterwards. And
Yeah.
it'll be 7, 8, 9 hours.
Yeah, he did start here about an hour and a half early.
And it's nonstop.
Yep.
I think they might be bringing more cars in.
Oh, yeah, there's one. Somebody left that shouldn't have, or what?
Well, he might not have had his stuff, so Jason Yamamoto and Ryan Chivers are coming back in.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah, might not have his fire gear or helmet or whatever. Yep, makes sense.
So maybe they're running them all in one heat. Because that's almost all the cars except for, There's 8 cars. That's
There's
all.
8 cars in the weld car heat.
So they might just do like last night, entertain the crowd.
Yep, gonna get the crowd warmed up a little bit. Well, they should do that. What is that, Utah style, where they start in a circle?
That's different.
They should do that, and then break loose and whip some donut. You can actually see.
I thought that was Anthony going in front of the sun for us. I didn't know that was. Thought he was a team player.
Yeah. Thanks for the help, buddy. 2, 1, let's go. Let's Derby. Red Bluff, California. 2025 is underway. Again, folks, before you get on the socials and start yapping about sandbagging, this initial start of this heat is designed this way. They're going to come out later and do the real thing, but this is just kind of get the crowd warmed up.
Especially when they come out for the final for 10 grand.
Yeah, I mean, a lot less cars here than what they're anticipating today. We've already highlighted that, but these guys have showed up and they're ready to show out. It's just not going to be right now.
Some pretty cars, though.
Oh, gorgeous.
Christian already broke his stick. Or sorry, Javi Orozco broke his stick.
Emery out there spinning around.
He's doing NASCAR laps, turning to the left.
He's getting a feel for the track is what he's doing.
Yeah, he's seeing if it needs to put more caster camera into his right front. He's warming the tires up for his final heat. What would be interesting is if everybody's just started following him.
Yeah, right. That'd be that circle start I talked about.
Ringing around the rosy, right? Monkey see, monkey do.
Oh, there are a couple guys making a couple little hits, but nothing too crazy.
Could be some hard cars.
Oh, absolutely. You can hear when they're just hitting that soft.
Yes.
You can hear how hard they are.
I was talking to the Frankie Gonzalez last night because he's running an LS in that thing. And he bought the cam off of Amazon.
Really?
Just to see how it is compared to like a name brand.
Interesting.
He said it sounds just as good as the other ones.
Huh. Boy, I'd hate to put that in my car when there's 10 grand on the line.
Hey, Amazon has everything now.
Well, I get it. Trust me.
And you get it next day.
That doesn't mean that's a good idea.
Watch it works.
Emery's got a tire rub. He's better be careful.
Yeah. Better to rub now than in the main, though.
Yeah.
See, this is like NASCAR practice. It's like you're testing tune.
Right. Fragoso, his back bumper's half off.
Yes.
So for him, this is a really good thing.
Absolutely. I'd rather you don't get hung up on it.
Yep.
And then Frankie Gonzalez just broke his stick. Oh, yeah, you smell that tire rubbing.
Oh, yeah. So Fragoso, he's either going to rip that bumper off or he's going to go weld it back on.
Yeah, I
Depending
agree.
on how well prepared he is.
And how much time they got.
I'm guessing they're planning on running heat, so I'm guessing he's probably going to go back and weld that back on. I'm sure he probably brought tools to do that, brought the welder.
Someone lost a fan. There's an electric fan over here in the arena over here.
Is there?
Yeah, right here to the left.
Okay.
Right there, we're right in front of Austin Emery. There's a.
Oh, yeah, there, I see it now. It's blending in. I got the window closed, so it's a little darker, a little harder to see. Trying to cut down on the wind a little bit for the folks at home. I had my head stuck out the window like a dog.
You were panning. You were drooling a little bit.
I was. Getting hot up here.
It's hot in here.
Although if I stick my head out the window, they can probably hear the cars a little better.
Don't fall out like the one at the baseball game.
Oh, yeah, that'd be terrible, wouldn't it?
Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, there's a baseball game where someone fell out of the outfield. They fell over like 27
Wow.
foot. I think it was like 27 feet or 21 feet or something.
Well, you know what's going to happen now? OSHA's going to regulate that they got to be tethered into the booth so that they can't go out.
No, it was a fan.
Oh.
It was a fan that like
Over the railing.
like jumped up and then it fell over. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was maybe somebody in a booth.
No,
Oh, okay. No, I didn't see that either.
your sister's gonna Google it and you'll be getting a
Yeah.
thing in here in a minute.
Exactly. I'll get the video here in no time.
And I think we're down to the 5 that are still going mobile and making circles.
Yeah, we didn't get a timeline for how long they were going to let them do this, but
I know it's a really weird smell, but it smells like the rubber tire smells good.
yeah. Oh, yeah. My dad worked for Goodyear for 42 years, I believe it was. And I actually worked there for a summer.
Oh,
So I know that smell really well. Yeah. I built rear farm tractor tires.
oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like when my wife, she works at Starbucks. When she comes home, she smells like coffee, and I'm like, I love coffee.
Oh.
And she's like, I don't smell it. It's like you're just there all the time, so you don't smell it.
Yeah, yeah. I hate coffee. I would smell it, no problem.
Old Jason Yamamoto is showing his motor.
I mean, if you were out there at this point right now, what are you thinking? It's just probably time for me to break off and say what I got.
It depends on if I had something to drink.
Oh.
I might have stopped early so I could take a
Sure,
drink
yeah, absolutely.
and hydrate.
Yeah. I just saw the checkered flag run, so I guess I gave myself my own answer right there.
So what do you think of the setup here?
Oh, it's awesome. Oh, my goodness. The grandstands are enormous.
They have a ton of grandstands. And we came up here for the rodeo, and it was a Friday night, I think, and it was packed.
I can't.
Everything.
I'm sure it was.
I mean, just not a seat to sit in.
I was telling Anthony when I was working as a welder supervisor at Monroe Truck Equipment, I had a Lincoln rep, Lincoln Electric, and he sent us into Chicago, me and my wife and a friend of mine and his wife. That's where you get most of your money, I'm guessing.
Yeah, if you collect the semen like that, I don't know if they still have semen of Bushwhacker, but you especially somebody that had gotten proven like that, you're going to collect it and have it,
Right.
and you sell it per straw.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what Anthony asked us how they collected, and we had to kind of explain to him how that process went.
Yeah.
And he was intrigued of how it's collected. And if your sister, she could Google it and send you a YouTube video of how it's collected.
We don't need to go that far.
Did you see the thing about the?
No, Herm, we're on air.
No, about the video, the person.
No.
Oh, that's.
No, I'm not going to watch it right now.
Well, you looked at everything else that your sister sent you?
No, I haven't, actually. You know, I can even show you.
She's that bored. Now she just sent us something just so it goes ding, 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 ding.
My phone's 99% of the time, my phone's on silent, so.
I agree.
Yeah.
So next we're going to do the limited weld, right?
She said she's going to pass on that one. Thank you, Jennifer. More proof that you're smarter than Herm.
That don't take much.
Yeah, limited weld's coming up here in just a minute. I got to tell you, that sun's under now, them clouds. Boy, does that make it so much better on the eyes. I'm glad that thing is gone. This is a pretty big fair. I actually got Anthony to go out and walk around. We checked everything out. We just walked, down through the midway and saw some sights. And they got arm wrestling championships.
I was
out
watching
there.
that when you guys went and ate. I heard the announcer saying something, and people kept on calling people's names. And then I saw them doing arm wrestling. They're like, "Oh, he's lost once, and the second time they're out." And stuff like that. It was kind of interesting. I mean,
yeah.
I actually saw a guy get beat by a gal.
Oh,
and
sure.
quick.
Yeah.
She beat him pretty good.
Nice. 27 Lance Smith, the first car on the track. I'd love for you to be able to see that, but Bill's got better things to do right now, so he's not going to show you that.
Google.
Reach down there and push that. Reach down there and push that button, Herm.
He's just giggling.
He didn't even hear me. Yeah, see, exactly. Good, Bill. Way to pay attention. We appreciate you, Bill.
I know what he's gonna do right now.
All the way from Utah, he's gonna hit the mute button.
You're number one.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. Oh, that's funny.
It looks like you're saying pay bill, like hey Bill, pay bill.
Yeah, well, we got to pay him too. That's a must. Number 7, Orion. Sponsored by Cheers Bartending. Main sponsors for tonight again, ladies and gentlemen, AccuOne Glass, V&R Motorsports, and Talk Derby to Me. Those folks making sure this show is possible tonight. The number 2 car, Too Ugly of Daniel Bong.
And I believe he ran that at Yuba where Tix and Sauer were at.
Oh, okay. I wish I remember that kid's name from earlier. I apologize, but he's, what I think
Mud
for
Patrol
him,
or whatever it was.
Yeah, I know it's Mud Patrol. I wish I remember his name. It would, I think it means more to him to be known as Mud Patrol tonight, so that's why that's the name that's been given in honor of his uncle. Anthony's working hard down there. Hey, Bill. Well, maybe don't do it quite yet, but in just a second here, let's show everybody how hard Anthony's working down there. Yep, there's Anthony working hard. All right, we can get off of Anthony now. Go back to the cars, Bill. Bill, go back to the cars. I'm telling you that for a reason. Thank you, Bill. The 587 we don't have on the sheet, unfortunately.
It sounded like it said Anthony Rogue or something like that.
Okay.
The announcer. And we have another one.
Yeah,
now,
buddy.
is this the one that's tied with his dad or something? It looks the same. Or no?
Yes. That should
Kind
be
of.
the other Mud Patrol. Yep, they were together. And we don't have a name for him either, but another Mud Patrol vehicle. So Colton is the kid's name, so I was right when I said that earlier.
Is that the kid in that car?
No, Dad's in this car.
Oh, he looked younger.
Three, two, one. Let's
Green
go, let's
flag.
Derby.
Let's see if they slow play it or go for it.
Here we go. I thought the 587 had something lined up there, but he does not. The 2 all the way on the high side bong into the Colton in the Mud Patrol car.
Here comes a 07. Oh, he missed.
Ryan with a big swing and a miss.
Here comes the other Mud Patrol.
Yeah, with the whippy stick pool noodles on top in the red, white, and blue. He's going to have to be careful. He doesn't want to get called for teaming. Just helping his son out, though. That's all that was.
The one Mud Patrol's having a motor issue, or it's not running.
Yeah, he's telling. I think he thinks he's hung up. He's telling his boy to come knock him off the tires there. It's not going to matter. The 7 car, Ryan's going to help him off. Yeah, he's trying to refire down there. He's got it. There he goes.
Here comes Mud Patrol.
Oh,
nice
yeah.
Shot.
What a great shot on the number 7 or 2.
Of Too Ugly.
That's Too Ugly of Daniel Bong, yep.
But the back of his car is starting to go down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here. Lining up another one on Daniel Bong.
Wow, another great hit. He said he was going to skinny pedal the whole night, and he's proven to do just that. He's got a lot of problems in that back end, though. He's going to have to be real careful back there. He's going to be dragging that thing here in a little bit.
Well, he's already starting to get high centered.
Yep. His dad with a great shot. Ryan in the number 7 looking to take out.
Nice shot on the rear wheel.
Yeah.
I think he might have broke his axle.
Look at that.
I think he got the guy's axle.
That one hit takes Dad out, it looks like. Yeah, he's done for.
Daniel Bong had a nice shot on the 587.
That's the Kryptonite car. I wish we had a name for that guy. Unfortunately, we don't. Oh, wow. Look at Mud Patrol's going again.
Hey, get it one way or another, right?
Yeah.
Here comes 587 and a miss.
Ooh. 27 Lance Smith getting into the 587 in the Kryptonite car. Now we're all kind of piled up here in the middle.
He's having to use a lot of throttle to get around.
Yeah. Wow, that 07 car just waylaid the 27 of Smith.
They got a fire on the one.
Yeah, there's fire, red flag.
Mud Patrol.
Red flag.
Fire on the one in front of you.
Red flag. Wave your flags, dude. It put itself out. Oh,
It's
there
still
it goes
going.
again, yeah.
Hey, that's the worst smelling stuff, too,
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
especially when the wind's blowing in your face. Speaking of that,
It's right going to Bill.
yep, been there before.
Probably a couple times, huh?
That's almost as bad as an airbag going off in your face. Oh, my goodness.
I think they
that's
have the same
horrible.
rule, the 2 fires. So the first fire, they'll put out the second one,
Sure.
they're done.
Yeah. No, actually, dude, when we were doing this for DI, we did everything we could to not use dry chem. We tried to use water cans as much as possible.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Mud Patrol still trying to go over there with his back end real smashed up. Everybody still looks pretty mobile, except for the older Mud Patrol.
Ooh,
That was a nice wheel shot.
that was a great wheel shot. And he's eating steam right now.
He's waving
Yeah,
off. He's waving off.
He's getting burned.
Yeah, he's waving
That
off.
steam's burning him.
Yep. Red flag.
Red flag. Come on, throw the flag, dude. Come on. This official down here, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but my goodness.
He is out of the car right now, though.
The kid's down there getting a face full of steam.
Red flag. We're going to take a minute here.
Well, hopefully Colton's doing all right. That's a scary feeling. That wasn't a fire, buddy.
They're just taking a minute looking at him, and we'll get back at it in a minute.
Bill. I'm just passing the message along, Bill. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. That's the second message I've gotten from 2 different people, so.
Looks like they're going to give him another chance to get back into the car.
Well, they should. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
We're
absolutely.
just letting everybody know.
Right, yeah.
It's a really nice hat you got.
Thank you. You like that?
I do.
Yeah. Very nice of my friends there, Crashing for Kids Cancer, giving me this hat. Yep. No, actually, I bought it off of somebody. Trying to think of who that was now.
I think we're going to be getting ready to go green here in a minute, fellas. Yeah, there we go, green flag. Hey, look, he's right back on the throttle.
There we go.
Oh, he's going to send it in the back of the Too Ugly. Nice shot.
Wow.
He said his foot was a little wet and it made it heavier for the throttle.
There you go.
If they were thinking about a Mad Dog, there's a lot of people that have, made some really good hits. All 7 cars or all 6 cars are still mobile. There comes 07 on the 587.
There we go. Oh, wow. He didn't see that shot on that front tire either. Kind of rocked him a little bit. Ryan took a shot there.
There's a nice shot on the Lance
hit.
Smith.
There, Colton's going crazy now. Yeah,
Nice
buddy.
shot.
Fire that baby up. Let's go.
He said, Dad, I'm going to make you proud.
That's right. Ooh.
Oh, got another water.
Dad's radiator goes now, too.
Yeah, Colton looks like he's having a hard time getting it started.
Yeah, he is. Come on, keep going. You're getting close. Let's go.
Too ugly. Nice shot on the 587.
7-car Ryan got fired up, but he can't get back out.
Oh, he might. Just needs to hold it all the way to the floor.
Oh. Come on.
Oh, there he goes.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, he got it running.
And the red flag.
Red flag, red flag.
You see him look up here?
Doing that old wrist thing.
Yeah. He looked up here and I'm like this, and he's like, then he tried it and it fired off. That was perfect.
Then we got the red flag.
Yeah, man. I love it.
Yeah, you think he's a little excited?
Yeah, I think he's a little excited.
Is his dad's name Kyle? K-Y-L-E-Y?
That says Kylie on this side, I think. Oh, no, that stinks. Wow, that sucks. Going in there to put a fire out and the hose blows off. Wow. That's scary for that guy.
Absolutely. That wind is strong.
I think that guy's name's Bubba, isn't it?
Bubba Moore. You got 3 green flags, 4 green flags.
3, 2, 1, let's derby.
Oh, here he comes for another shot.
Now, something I haven't mentioned a whole lot this week, and I apologize, is Most Wanted Car Club. Those guys are usually guys and gals are usually watching back home in
Nice
PA.
shot.
We appreciate all their support and everything they do for the Most Wanted Fine Art class. Now we're putting together some good hits.
Lance Smith has his fan hanging down in front of his car.
Yeah, there it is.
Rear red flag, red flag. Red flag, guys. Yeah, Sauer does a really good job. He makes those makes the trophies for first, second, third for the NWFA cars.
Yeah, really cool idea. I don't want to give him the credit, but I think that was a collaboration with him and Anthony, wasn't it?
He before he used to do the metal ones,
Yep.
and I believe just with cost of everything, and then he's done the I'm gonna say the retail signs, whatever we'll call them.
Yep.
But it's kind of a cool idea. You can hang them. I mean, if you want to put it in your yard for a little while.
Right.
Like I don't know why I thought about it, but I just put them together and threw them on the bank and put them in the dirt, and I was like, oh, then it actually kind of made sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's I think I paid shipping to get them out here, and it was
Right.
awesome. I mean, it's it's a unique trophy.
Yes, absolutely, one of a kind for that specific show. That's a fan.
Looks like everybody's having issues except for the 27 of Lance Smith and number 2 ugly Daniel Bong.
Too ugly. Yeah, there's still 5.
I think everyone has their stick up
Yes,
still.
that's what I was just about to say. I still see 6 sticks in the air, but we've got to be down. I know he's been out. Unofficially 6, 5, 4, 3, and then these 2 guys are left.
And old Daniels let them hear their motor.
He
got
fired.
Needs to make a hit.
Yeah, he does. I don't know how much time they give him.
I think it's 1. I think it might be 2 minutes. I don't know unless they changed it. 07 got his fired, but looks like Daniel Bong's a little more mobile than Lance Smith.
Yeah, it does. Lance they're out there having a good time.
Looks like Lance is getting hot, steaming.
Ryan doesn't have reverse.
First 700 and then 200.
Yeah, you're correct. The 07 breaks off unofficially in 3rd place.
Looks like Lance is having a little issue steering.
Bong slowed up there. He didn't want to hit that driver's door. Good, smart driving on his part.
Nice shot on the rear wheel.
Yeah, he found a good shot and took it there.
When he wants it, his motor will go for him.
Right.
That's good. I wonder if they have a pin to win.
Kind of look.
Well, now the way he has Smith in there, looks like
Right.
he's going to be smashed in there.
Yeah. He telling him to bring it on.
And Daniel's like, I'll put you in there harder.
Yep. Bring it on, he says. Woo! I love it. It's always cool when that other driver just I don't care. Just keep hitting me for the fans, man.
Well, I saw Lance put a post on Facebook. He just wanted to junk that thing.
Okay.
Oh, and he might be out. There he
got
goes.
3. 1 too many hits. 1 too many hits by the old Bong, and we're free again.
Oh, here he goes. There's a roof sign out there on the ground, too.
Yep, just came
I
off
think it was Lance's car, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of hanging out there for a little bit and finally popped free.
He's making them motors work.
Yeah.
And it looks like in the Too Ugly, he has a sky-high steering column.
Oh, okay. Old Smith taking too many hits from the Bong, and he's starting to smoke.
It's black smoke, too.
Yep.
It's the no-good smoke.
Right?
Too many hits, and he's going night-night.
Yeah, that's for sure. Anthony coming back with stickers. Where did those come from? Welcome back,
Yeah.
Peanut.
Glad
Thanks.
you could join the party, bud.
Yeah,
Thanks, boys.
yeah. Thank
Somebody's got to do something.
you. Well, when you gonna start?
Everyone saw you working over there, hold that tire down.
I made sure it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it was gonna roll away.
Yeah, I was afraid it was going to.
Yeah,
You know, that's part of it.
yeah.
That's part of it.
Hey, what'd you get? What'd you get for stickers?
That's none of your business, Mike.
And it looks
Well,
like
it is my business because they're sticking out of your backpack.
the heat is over. Daniel Bong. It looks like unofficially Daniel Bong, and then Lance Smith.
Unofficially 1 and 2. Daniel Smith taking too many hits from the bong, and he
The
goes
bong-
out in second place.
The Bong got him again. His name should be like Bong Rip or something, like Rip the Bong.
Right?
Oh, he's going to go up there in the stands, and it looks like he might be giving away his roof sign.
Oh, I thought maybe he was going to propose.
Well, I mean, he might be. He might just find one and try to propose, but I don't know. I'm guessing he's going to give it to a kid that might, be excited about it.
Okay. Wow, that's kind of cool. I've never seen anybody do that, man.
Couple years when I don't know if it was the first or second show there in Vegas. Danny Ogden gave his roof sign away.
Really? Well, that sounds like something Danny would do.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, Danny give you his shirt and the socks off his back and his feet. Just that kind of a guy.
I don't know if I'd want his socks, but I mean.
Well, but he'd give them to you if you needed them. You know.
Oh. Hopefully, everybody's leaving. Oh, they're thirsty. They need to hydrate.
No, that's like a clearing out. Like people think it's over.
Yeah. But we will not leave because there's the next one is going to be good.
Oh yeah, we're absolutely not going anywhere.
It's going to be.
Gonna have a party there on the grounds and kick off the rest of the show Saturday and Sunday. Fair Derby, Maple City Madness, Norwalk, Ohio. That's Memorial Day weekend. If you can't make the trip, you can catch it on throwdowntv.com. Make sure you're following Throwdown TV. That's like our sister company, all the same guys. Just put a video out, Team FYR, Brian Horsley and those guys.
Oh, so I just saw that.
Yep, they're coming. They're going to be there. I know Disco Joe Lanky, he's Team I Don't Care coming in.
Going for a flight or no? Is he going to go for a flight or
If
no?
If he could spread his wings, Joe Lanky will spread his wings. Talked to the dead man, TJ McCullough, Jacob Gilliam, and I can't think of the other gentleman's name on their team. Team Fueled by Faith going to be competing that weekend. Lots and lots of stacked teams. Definitely the show to be at Memorial Day weekend, Norwalk, Ohio.
After that, in June coming up, we got Chaos and Clearwater, the 21st and 22nd.
Looking forward to that one.
Anthony going up there for the first time. Boy, that's going to be a good show. We're looking to hammer down up there. Man, they just get after
That's
it
what
up
they
there.
say. They say they get down.
Yeah. Jesse Andreoff, Eli Hickman up there, some good friends. Good to see them guys every year. Petron Plus is going to be in the house up there, one of the sponsors of TrackShotLive. Kevin Lambert, Petron Plus. Be sure you check him out online. Unfortunately, it's the best kept secret. I don't know why you'd want that as your motto, but that's what it is. Let's not make that thing a secret anymore. After that, we got the Greeley Stampede, 6th of July, followed by the King of the Ring on the 12th down there in Kansas. Go down there and see old Skin Dog and family. August, we got the Northwest Washington Fair. That's the 7th and 8th. Sour and Anthony. Sour and Anthony.
It's Sour and Todd this
Oh,
year.
sorry, that's
That's
right.
where they pull the cars out with those old tractors, right?
Yeah, that's where we
Yeah.
got the tractor. As of right now, I'm not making the trip, but there's been some discussion.
Yep, you're right. It says Sour and Todd right there. I just didn't pan far enough. September, of course, the Minnesota Throwdown. They're up there with Mike Tix.
World
and
record
we're
attempt.
going for that MWFA World Record attempt.
Modern Warfare.
Modern,
Micah.
right? That's absolutely right. The Modern Warfare class. And lastly, at this point on the schedule in October, we got Halloween Havoc, the 24th and 25th of October. You can pretty much see almost everybody at that show except for me and maybe Todd. So
I don't think Tyke Tix is coming in either, but Fatty
No.
will be there. Jason Sauer's coming in. Super proud of that show there in my hometown, Benton, Kentucky.
I had ticks on the list from one of our convos, but things change in between those times and now, and it's very possible.
You will see Herm there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, yeah.
Yeah, you will see Herm there. Herm, he's going to come in and run the MWFA class.
Yeah, somebody came to my house and said, oh, you should bring your wife and take her to Nashville and do this and that. It just sounds really expensive.
It is going to be expensive, my friend. But, hey,
she loves music. Music is just sound to me, but she loves music.
I love music, too. So, looking forward to that. You guys come in, maybe show you around Nashville, show you around Western Kentucky a little bit. And it's going to be a far cry for change from what you're used to out here. There's we don't have no burrito bandito.
No burrito bandito?
In Benton, Kentucky.
No.
But you guys make sure you check that show out. Halloween Havoc there. Any of you guys, Southern Illinois, Southern Indiana, whatever, come down. TrackShotLive is going to be in the house for that show.
Yeah, that's going to be another good one to end out the year, at least at this point. That's how we're going to end out the year.
No, you ain't got no taco trucks back there either?
Maybe. There might be some that I don't, you know what I mean. I see food trucks, but I never pay attention to what they are.
That's a staple out here.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
I've seen those everywhere.
We came by that one place that must have had 20 or 30 of them in a big, oval type thing. Remember that, Anthony? Or were you sleeping for that?
No, I was awake for that.
Okay.
I saw that, yeah.
Where was it at?
Good question.
Somewhere between here and
in there.
Hotel Gergazilla's or whatever that.
Hotel Mission
Godzilla or no
Godzilla's.
Granzelli's.
Interesting.
You know what else he missed? Did you see that? I couldn't tell you where it was at, but on the way up is on the right hand side. There was 30 or 40 cars.
That's Big M.
Big M.
Right there in right before Granzelli's. Big M. I don't know exactly what they call it, but it's Big M. Right along the freeway.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ships stuff all over.
What kind of cars?
Old cars.
Old cars, 50s.
Why did I miss that?
Because,
you
Anthony.
can count and look at the back of your eyelids.
Anthony.
I'm terrible
I forget the gentleman's name that owns it. I have him on Facebook, and he goes all over. Ships stuff all over the world.
Wow.
I'm sure somebody's going to message somebody and say who it is, but he'll go on trips. He has like a lime green or a green truck, Dodge pickup he drives with.
Is it Big Mike's Machine Shop?
No, Big M.
That's I typed in Big M. It didn't show up.
I'm sure somebody's going to message.
Somebody will shoot you a message to tune you up on that.
Yeah, I want to show Anthony an overview of that.
Oh, it's
pretty cool.
I hate that I missed it. I've been running pretty hard, though. I was in Pennsylvania last week.
Hold on. Running is not the right terminology.
Why?
You might have been busy.
Hey, the little bull ran, Anthony.
Yeah, I'm the old bull. Anybody want to know about the old bull? Just ask me.
You bet the old bull again today at Granzelli's.
The old bull. We were walking in this restaurant. Herm's dad, you guys saw last night. Ray was walking out. Look at here, he said.
I didn't even know he was going to the Oregon Ranch. And
he's headed to Oregon.
He called up there and told him to turn the heat on.
Yeah. He said, I told him I hired man, turn my heat on. I'm going to take a nap when I get there.
Yep.
Don't take him a nap when he gets home.
Granzelli's was actually on Diner Dives and Drives with
I saw that. The
Guy Fieri.
Yeah. So we got one more car to get off the track here, folks. Be bringing up the feature event. Going to wrap it up for the night, I would assume. That's going to be it, right? One more.
That'll be it.
One more. We got to get to the airport awful early, Micah.
Well,
what time you got to?
We do. You're right.
My flight leaves at 8:55. I think 8:45, something like that.
Bill will leave whenever he wants.
Bill will leave whenever he wants. Probably here in a minute. Like as soon as he's done, he'll probably start driving.
He probably checked out as soon as he dealt with y'all today.
Yeah.
Hey, Herm, look what my sister sent me. Big M Auto.
Big M Auto. Great job, Jennifer.
Yeah. You missed all that, Anthony. Oh, you're good.
What?
Yeah, thank you, sis.
Yeah.
Herm's just agging around the whole time.
Thank you for keeping him intelligent.
Yeah. Herm's just agging around the whole time.
I'm thinking about firing Herm.
Yeah. Thank you. Here, I'm going to see if I can get an overview. Big M
She
Auto.
already has it. It just hasn't come through yet.
Williams.
We would talk about something, and she'd send him a message.
That was right after we ate. Wait, that's on the wrong side. No. That's not the right one.
Which one are you talking about? The one on the left before you got the?
It's on the right hand.
Oh, on the right hand side. I don't know what yard that is. It's right there in Corning, by the that casino.
Yeah, I wish I could remember what it was. It was pretty cool, though. Pretty cool.
Oh, or are you thinking of right after the rest stop, there was all those 55, 56, 57 Chevys?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
Right there, there's I don't even know what it's. I don't know what rest stop it is, but it sounds like you need a nap already.
Dude, I'm tired, dude.
But yeah, it's we're literally right along the road, and there's a guy has a ton of old cars. Like I think they're all old Chevys and stuff like that. I could be wrong.
I had to carry Todd all last week. Now I've had to carry Micah this week. It's worn me down. I'm ready to go home.
Carry me.
See the family. The little boy. Wife. You know all that.
Yeah, carrying me, sure.
Y'all got a rodeo next weekend, Herm?
I think she does Wednesday, I believe.
You should try mutton busting or
Wednesday.
something. You need to get in on some of this, win some money, win some of those jackpots they have.
Mutton busting's like little kids.
Exactly. Trying to make you competitive, Herm.
They probably still beat me.
You're not a mutton buster?
No.
No.
There's one kid at the Clovis Rodeo that was on TV, and he literally rode it all the way into the herd.
Really?
Huh.
It'd be cool to live. I would love to be out here where they have rodeos. Like I was like, man, I'd love to make videos down here at the shoots and all that. So cool.
I think I don't even know. Redding has one pretty soon, and there's a couple other ones. Then in July, I think she has Salinas, and that's like 3 or 4 days, 5 days.
Wow, you be there all of those?
I think we'll go over Tuesday to Sunday.
Wow.
Salinas, Kansas?
No,
California.
Salinas.
That's in July.
Not Salina.
Salinas,
Salina, right?
Yeah.
They have a little airport there, don't they?
I think so, yeah.
I know that's in July because in your guest room, I guess I'm sure it wasn't you, it was your wife, put a bumper sticker in there that says
Yeah.
July 24th, something like that.
Yeah, they give you a care package, and that's one of the things in there. Like last year, they give you a big old bag for like. At a lot of the rodeos they're here though, like here they had where you could drop off your clothes.
Yeah.
And they have a dry cleaning service. They'll come in and dry clean your clothes and press them and everything.
Really?
Huh. Sweet.
It's all done at the hospitality barn, tent,
Wow.
whatever.
There's no charge for that?
I don't know if you might have to pay for that, but like you can go to the hospitality 2 or 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner and all that.
Huh.
Nope, got a little issue, Bill.
Yep.
There we
We
go.
back.
Here we
Oh,
are.
look at that sun.
It's getting close to being down.
Yes.
I'm ready.
And it's about time for them cars to come out here and smash them.
Yep.
Whew. TrackShotLive, did you hear that?
I heard that, yeah.
Hey, speaking of sponsors for this show, AccuOne Glass, VNR Motorsports, Talk Derby to Me podcast. Oh, yeah. Thank you to those sponsors for helping make this show possible here this weekend. What are you going to do for Cinco de Mayo?
I ain't doing nothing tomorrow. Probably do yard work or unload the trailer with all the stuff from yesterday.
Yeah.
Clean it up. Probably have to go work the arena where she rides the horses at.
Yeah?
Well, she wasn't able to ride. What day we go up there?
Tuesday, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday we went up there, and the dirt got really compacted after somebody rode a horse. So I need to go out there and work it.
Oh,
Is
sure.
that what it
Yeah.
was, Herm? Is this what we're doing? Is this where you want to be?
What are
with
you guys
Jesus
talking
coming
about?
back, Herm?
You don't even know. How do you know I wasn't talking about her? Then Wednesday we killed time. We went to Yosemite. I told him about how we said no to the hike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like,
That wasn't me.
hey, I was like, no.
Herm was
2
like,
miles? That's it?
2 miles in, and then like the walk was far around.
it
I'm
was
like,
5
no.
miles. We did the
Yeah.
math. It was 5 miles
I was like,
altogether.
I asked the wife, I go, how long does it take? She goes, a couple hours. I go, we ain't got a couple hours.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
But it was kind of neat. We did the tourist thing. We went through the tunnel and then took some pictures of.
It's cool, yeah.
The-
We went to Brattlewell Falls, saw that again. That was cool. If you guys ever get the chance, go to Yosemite, man. It's,
Yosemite's beautiful.
Yeah, Herm said we're going in, Micah, and Herm's like, you get car sick? Never. Not at all. It wasn't 15 minutes later. I was like, dude. He was like, you asleep? I'm like, no, I'm trying not to puke. I was so sick.
He was having a rough time.
That road was curvy. And
well, that first time we went up, you're like, man, you guys take these turns fast.
yeah, because you were so used to it. You was like, this is my lifestyle.
I go, this
is
ain't
what I
nothing
do.
here. Like,
Right.
let's roll.
This is what I do.
We got somewhere to be.
Yes.
Like,
right.
get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to get there in a hurry just so we can turn around and not take the 5-mile walk.
Well,
Yeah.
what it really
We're going to
was.
rush there and then
Well,
realize we don't even want to do it to
It
begin
wasn't
with.
really the walk. It was that we saw everybody with their sticks, and we left our sticks at home. That's
Oh,
what
is that what it was?
They all, they all had 2 walking sticks, and we're like, yeah, no. And I
Like
didn't.
this serious.
I wore comfortable.
What if
I
we
wore-
saw a bear and we didn't have our walking
Oh,
stick?
sure.
But if you
and
see a bear,
well, you had 2 Crocs on your feet. Well, you can't take a bear out with your Crocs.
no,
just
he had his
saying.
he had his tennis shoes on.
I did the math. Micah, and I'm going to be the first one to eat because everybody else is going to outrun
Yeah, we're
me.
faster. I was good with that. Like, I know the wife would be faster than me, but I know that
And in my defense, I brought my tennis shoes, didn't I, Herm?
yes.
And I put them on to walk up to the bathroom.
Wow.
See, I'm high speed, low drag. He's low speed, high drag.
Right. Yep.
Yeah,
Well, hey, that bear might have thought you were a bear.
it might have.
Maybe you would have stood up.
Might have tried to mate me. Look like the bear in Grenzelli's or whatever this morning.
All of a
There's
sudden,
polar bears in there.
instead of freedom, we're gonna have the grizzly.
Right.
Track shot's gonna have a grizzly.
Oh, that's awesome.
That'll be the next costume.
He's gonna be he's gonna be a big panda bear.
Grenzelli the gorilla or the bear, whatever. Grenzelli the grizzly.
I think he's more like a panda bear, like just lay there and rub his belly.
Pet me. Pet me. Like Buster.
Why's nobody love me?
Yeah.
Why's everybody always picking on me? I'm going to be honest, though.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Oh, he is awake. Hey, Bill.
Wake up, Bill. There he is. Hi, Bill. Hi, Bill.
Thanks, Bill. We appreciate
He
you.
was working.
He was actually working.
Yeah, I know what he was working on.
Yep. Hard to believe. Oh, is that what? Well, I told you. Yeah.
The other phone's out there.
Yeah. Mine's on too, Bill. I told you that.
Come on, Bill. Get in the game, Bill.
Yeah. Well, you can only help so much.
Yep. Can't, you know.
Speaking of carrying people.
So if you're carrying Bill, and he's carrying you,
Yeah.
That's why I'm
he
tired.
has to, yeah.
Why do you think I'm yawning? Usually I'm having to carry
you know-
Fatty. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to get around to saying was how awesome it was that I didn't have to work with Fatty this weekend and get a break.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? It's odd as he just carries everybody.
I know.
Doesn't matter who it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's
truth
right.
hurts.
Them
man.
poor
You
ankles,
gotta You got to have one of those guys here too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever you got to do.
Them
Yep.
poor ankles, huh?
Baby
Right.
ankles. Baby ankles.
Baby ankles.
Yeah, I
Right.
got the ankles of a 2-year-old girl. Fatty said I told you about that. 2-ton of body on a half-ton suspension. Said that's what I got. I was like, I never knew I had a deformity, like my little legs. I had no idea. And then my wife's like, you got little legs. What?
You do got.
Why did
little
it take
legs.
me 42
It's like
years to
the
find out?
bodybuilders that are all big up top. The little chicken leg.
I missed leg day.
Oh.
Can we make fun of somebody else for a change or what?
Hold on, I have to tell this story. So one morning he wakes up.
You invited him.
Hey, no, so he had a cup. And then my wife gets these color changes. Well, the first day, he has a
I
color.
forgot about
the
this.
first day, so I come outside and he's like, "Hey, what color is his cup?"
I get up in the morning, go get a glass of milk, and go outside. I just go outside.
And he's like, "What color is his cup?" He goes, "It was yellow when I first got it. It's like a dark green." I go, "Hey, it's a color changing."
Right.
And he looks at the bottom. He's like, "Oh, okay." And then like 2 days later, he grabs his cup, and it's ultimately a confetti cup.
It's dirty. It's
but
got
he's
milk
like
stains all over it.
scratching. He's scratching it, trying to clean it, and he's gonna put it in the sink. And I'm like, "Dude, what are you doing?" He goes, "It's dirty." I go, "No, it's not." I go, "Hold on a second." So I call the wife. I'm like, "Hey, babe, come in here."
Yeah.
I go, "He said the cup's dirty." She's like, "What do you mean?" She
You
puts some
fill it
ice
full
and
of
water
ice
in it.
water?
He's like, "What is that?" Like, it's a confetti cup. He's like, "What's the point of it?"
Right.
In my defense, I have not shopped at Starbucks in my life. I remember once, and that was buying something for my wife.
But it was pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I should have brought the confetti cup. I should have stole it. I should have brought it home.
Oh, that would have been real nice. Yeah.
She could have got another one. She's got connections.
You want it? We'll ship you a confetti
Ship me
cup.
a
Yeah,
confetti
that'll.
cup.
Hey, those cups they had at Burrito Bandito, those insulated thermoses.
Oh, those, yeah. I was
Those
gonna say,
were
there's
cool.
one.
Those were real cool.
Yeah, those were neat.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about too. Let's go.
That's what everybody at home's like. Man, these guys just ramble.
Well, you got to kill time. I mean, what are you going to do?
Right. Well, you know, if we had an engineer that could play a commercial or two, that'd probably help. But
Yeah. Well, Bill's on his way out. We're
Yeah.
fixing to have to.
yeah, we've got better things to do right now.
Yeah, he's training Susan up to come
Yep.
take over. He's not even listening to a word
No.
we say. He doesn't even care.
He could care less.
Could care
He
less.
straight up just had you tone out.
That's what he does, man. That's what he does.
You see giggles.
Hashtag, hey, Bill.
Right?
You should start it.
This shop.
He
I told
is.
Mike earlier, I was
He
like,
is.
we're going to start that.
Hashtag hey Bill.
All the hashtags I've started. Hashtag Fatty Do Better. Hashtag We Want the Bull. And I run them for like when I started doing that stuff, the social media. I ran those for like 2 years, and I was finally like, okay, this is too much. I'm gonna
Yeah.
quit typing all this in.
Well, can't you just copy and paste?
Yeah, probably. But I like to do things the hard way because I like to party.
Because he works hard.
Anthony says one time, he's like, Micah, I'm like, what? He says, on Messenger, dude, you're so fast. I just see the messages and you've already replied. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty fast at it, you know. He's like, how do you do that? And I didn't tell him. I still haven't told him how I do this, right? So I'm gonna give you the secret, Anthony, okay?
Copy and paste.
No. So when you go into your Messenger, you can set up, like if people ask a certain question, you can do an automatic reply.
Oh.
So I figured out what the most asked questions are for TrackShot, and then I just put in automatic
See, I don't do
replies.
Messenger like you always get the messages. You know?
And then it'll automatically, like if a show's coming up, you just set the date and times in there, what times the show will start, boom, it just automatically replies when somebody asks that.
Huh.
Yeah, makes things a
Mike
lot
is our
easier.
messenger. Micah, the messenger specialist. Messenger manager.
Makes
Messenger manager.
We're gonna get into some cards. Business.
Hey,
cards.
that's a cowboy hat right there. That's
Yeah.
Where?
that's a
That's a real
cowboy hat.
cowboy.
Yeah.
That guy earned
Is that a real
hat.
cowboy?
Hey,
That-
Hey, are you a real cowboy? Hey, are you a real cowboy?
Tell him come up here,
Hey,
meet a real
hey.
cowboy.
So the clown or the act, he's wearing a bandana,
Yeah, I noticed
bandana
that,
with
yeah.
howdy.
Howdy. I like his overalls. They're
Let's
Liberty
get this
same
guy on
ones I wear.
TV.
Here, no, here. I'll give you mine.
No.
Get him on TV.
Hey, put your cowboy hat on
Here
first.
he comes.
Get him up here. I'm gonna go video.
Put your cowboy hat on.
There you go. Push your face out, real cowboy. Yeah, absolutely.
Have a seat, bud.
Sit down there. You
Have a seat.
have to put it behind.
Wait, hold on. Let him see your hat first, and then you can take your hat off.
Hey, that's an American cowboy hat.
Yeah, that's a real cowboy
Hey,
hat there.
is this a cowboy hat?
Hey, how's this guy compare to you?
I think he's better than me.
Hey,
Hey,
you
look.
got the Karen
hey,
Thomas
hey,
going
you
on.
have
Let's
to
turn
you
that
got to
around
get
for
the
you.
toothpicks.
That's cool.
You got to get the toothpicks.
Oh, let me see those. Nice. What's your name, bud?
Carson Fox.
Carson Fox, the real life cowboy. Yeah?
mean-
You ride bulls?
I used to.
You used to.
Hey,
Yeah?
Anthony, he rode bulls.
Yeah. Anthony's scared to ride bulls. Hey, by the way, you're on TrackShotLive. We televise demolition derbies all across the country. He's from Kentucky. I'm from Illinois. He's from California. He's from Utah. So right now you're going out on YouTube and Facebook. Number one thing here, don't cuss.
Perfect.
Okay, we pulled you up on here because you look like a real life cowboy, and we wanted to talk to one out here in California at Red Bluff of all places.
Perfect.
What you doing here this weekend?
Here for fair, I show sheep.
You show sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah, how old are you?
18.
You're 18. What are you showing? Which school?
Los Molinos FFA.
Okay, awesome. Heck yeah, man. I love that. I work at a school. We got an FFA. You know, we do all kinds of fun stuff. My daughters are young. They show chickens. And,
Gotcha.
yeah, my wife used to show cows. So, right on. You used to ride bulls. You don't anymore. Why?
I got hurt pretty bad.
Did you?
Yeah.
What happened?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, all right. No, fair enough. Fair enough.
So the whole joke about him wearing the cowboy hat is he came out. My parents had a dairy, and we're in beef cattle now. So he came out and he said he's doing everything Western.
Gotcha.
and we put him on a horse, and he walked the horse around. So it's like just a whole joke thing going on. And then we drove around and we were looking at the bull, and he's like, I'm doing Western things.
Yeah.
And then somehow he found a cowboy hat, so it's just like a whole.
He's getting Western.
Oh, yeah.
Look at here. Here. This is the horse that he rode. See that horse when he got done?
He came out to the house and stayed for a week, and we just went out and did things. But he got on a friend of ours, his head horse, and then that was the joke of what the horse looked like afterwards.
Yeah, that was the horse when we got done with him.
We don't know where he got the cowboy hat.
Well,
we got that at Los Banos.
So I put on a
at
derby
the
in Los
fair.
Banos last night,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden he had a cowboy hat.
Look what he did to that poor horse. Yeah, he did. That's him right there. Tell me that's not him.
It's a sway back. He got some big sway back now.
Yeah.
He sat on it.
That's what happened to the horse. He hurt the horse. Yeah. You want to see? Oh, so what do you think of Demolition Derby, young man?
Well, I've seen it. I think it was 2 years ago he was here again.
Yeah?
And that was pretty cool. I caught the last part of this last heat we had.
This next one it'll be good.
Yeah, next one's going to be crazy. They're going to get down. You ever been on television before?
No, this is probably the first time.
First time ever.
Do you do anything with rodeos or anything at all now, or no?
Mainly I just travel with my buddy Hunter. That's
Yeah?
about it now.
Where's Hunter at?
Home.
What's he do?
He rides bulls.
He rides bulls?
I saw some dude pull out earlier. He said professional bull rodeo rider on the side of his truck.
That was him.
No, get out of here.
Yeah.
Isn't there a guy that went to the NFR a couple times from this area? The one with he wears the green chaps?
Green chap. Jordan Spears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Hey, if you get on your phone and go on TrackShotLive on YouTube. What? Wow. Then you can see
But yeah,
them live.
they go all over the United States and do this, and it's free 99 for the people to watch it, so they can get online at home and watch it.
Yeah, you can watch it for
So
free.
you're live on national TV.
So if he gets out his phone and goes on TrackShotLive, he'll see you on there right now live. Whatever you see here is what you're going to see on the TV.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So we've been all over the place. California, New York, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, Ohio, Florida, Kentucky, Mississippi, Utah, South Dakota. Where else?
So did you win with your sheep or no?
No, but I sold today and I did all right.
Yeah? Today was the big sale day?
Yeah, today was a sale.
All right, get that microphone up there. There you go. We're going to make you a movie star.
How much you get a pound?
19.
Oh, wow.
Huh. What's this Kish's Bucking Best Carson Fox? What's that mean?
I just worked for him a little bit over the
Okay.
summer, so
All right.
he went off to Vegas for the NFR this year.
Really?
Brought me back a vest for
Really?
feeding the bulls while he was gone.
Heck
so
yeah, that's cool.
They have bucking bulls?
Yeah, he used to be really big. He's retired now, but he used to be really big. He'd take him to the NFR all over.
Hey, where's Red Rock buried at?
Red Rock is probably buried at Groundy Ranch.
Do you know how to get there, or do you know how to get a hold of him?
John Groundy, no.
The dude that was sitting here, Anthony, he's dying to go see the grave of Red Rock.
Yeah.
I'd probably imagine it's out at the Groundy Ranch.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. Supposedly it's under some oak tree.
No kidding. Huh.
I don't know. The only one I don't know where Bushwhacker got buried. I don't know that one though.
I don't know any of it. No clue.
So we were just as soon as I saw the cowboy hat, I was like, "That's a cowboy hat right there."
Yeah. Get him up here.
And so that's why he bounced. He's like, "I'm out."
Yep. He didn't want nothing to do with a real cowboy.
Because Anthony wears a cowboy hat and then he wears a rescue mask.
Yeah, you haven't seen that yet?
I have not seen the mask.
Oh, my goodness. Here. Well, here, I'll just show you. My sister, of all people, sent me a picture. Can you imagine that?
Shocker.
Yeah. Isn't that incredible? What a great girl.
If you want to know what a real man feels like, it's that guy right there.
There's my mask.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of that?
That's better than my hat.
I don't know about
He's
all that.
Nacho Libre's uncle.
I'm not your sister either.
Not your champion either.
I'm not your WWE champion. Oh, heck yeah. That's awesome. Whoa, God bless you, man. Here.
With the whip
Wow. Welcome to California, huh?
Where COVID is not a real thing.
Yeah, right? Yeah, we don't believe in that anyways. Oh, that's awesome.
So where are you guys originally from?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, no, I moved to Illinois. So, yep, I'm a cheesehead.
How about you?
I'm from California.
California.
Originally like the Sacramento area, and then I moved to where I live now.
Which
Hey.
is
Mike Turlock.
gotcha.
Are you a Packer fan?
Yes. Packers, Brewers, Badgers. Yeah, that's where it's at. Wisconsin Badgers, I love them. College,
Have you been to a game at Lambeau?
I have.
How
Couple
was it?
times. It was actually the last game I went to. Packers were playing the Bears to get into the playoffs. They had to beat the Bears at home to get into the playoffs. We paid like $500 bucks for our tickets. We were on the 8th row at like the 45-yard line. You could see the steam coming off the players' backs.
Oh, wow.
The Packers beat the Bears, and then they went on to win the Super Bowl that year.
Really?
Yeah, so cool. Such an awesome experience. Yep.
I think that'd be a destination spot to go. Like
Yeah,
the history behind that stadium.
Yeah, it's
like
so
Wrigley
cool.
Field for baseball.
right. Yeah, actually, the first time I went there, my dad got us tickets, and we were in the nosebleed of nosebleeds. Look at that.
He's gone.
Yeah, he gone. But yeah, pretty cool. Lambeau Field's where it's at. Hold on a second. What's that? All right.
So this is the second time you've been to a derby?
Yeah, this is the second one. I think there was one like 2 years ago here. It was on Sunday.
Oh, 2 years ago was Sunday. Last year was on Saturday.
Oh, was it? I think I missed that one.
Is it free to get into the stands?
I think so.
Once you pay to get in, well, you're already in it anyways. You're showing
Yeah.
cheap.
Because there was a rodeo here Thursday night, and then tomorrow night yesterday night was the pit bike races and the freestyle
Oh, nice.
with motocross.
I bet that was cool.
It was. A couple guys took some dirt naps.
Yeah?
What rodeo was on Thursday?
It was a CCPRA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, rodeo.
Huh. That's cool.
They've changed this arena 3 times in 3 days.
Yeah. Well, they got the equipment to do it.
Yeah, they stayed up till
6
in the morning building the dirt bike track after the rodeo.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what's the future look like for you, young man, once you get out of school? What do you
I'm going to go play football at Butte College.
really?
Yeah.
What position?
In high school, I played wide receiver and safety.
Oh, I was a wide receiver too. And a defensive back. Me and Herm already talked about
Yeah, we
this.
talked
I'm
about
a
it.
state champion.
We won sections this year. So
Did ya?
Yeah.
My man.
And then we went to state, and it was.
Right, yeah, I got you. No, you said enough.
But if it came down to it, I'd get in one.
Yeah, you got any friends that would do it, you think?
I've had a couple guys race tough trucks at the monster trucks,
Oh, yeah.
but that's about it.
Okay. That's good stuff.
Do you guys come to the monster trucks at all?
I'm not. I come in today. I fly out tomorrow.
Gotcha.
I'll go home
So-
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do a big show first weekend of October.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. We were in Los Banos yesterday for a demolition derby, and then we drove up here this morning. It's like a little over 3 hours, 3.5,
Gotcha.
4 hours maybe by the time it was all said and done. But yeah,
Well, sounds like they're firing them up.
yeah, buddy. You want to stick around for this, or you want to get back to your friends and family?
Hell, I'll stick around.
All right, he'll stick around. You can help us call it. This is the best seat in the house, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. We might have a future star on our hands calling demolition derbies right here, huh?
It don't take much.
No, absolutely not. Look at us.
With the group you guys have, you're pretty good.
right?
Oh, somebody was cold.
Oh, Anthony, he's loving it. Look at him. He got a sweatshirt on.
He lost the cowboy hat, though.
Yeah, well, he only put it on because you showed up.
I know.
Yeah.
I was kind of digging it, too. He looked pretty good.
Yeah, he looks good in that.
Don't tell him that.
Yeah,
I
do.
won't tell him that,
Tell
but-
him that if you see him. Hey, man, you look good in that hat. Yeah.
We told him that he needs to wear it onto the plane.
So are these the same cars that were already in here? Or these?
These were the ones that came in earlier and they did a thing. Not the ones you saw though.
Gotcha.
They came out earlier and did like a little exhibition, and then they'll come out. And now they're going to turn it up. And
So is this the final heat?
yes, sir.
It's going to be the final heat. Coming out first, number 38, Austin Emery.
No, then you have the other 38
Oh.
also.
And also the number 38 of Gary Dunsing. Doubling down on the 38s here tonight.
And number 24.
Yeah, we got the number 24, Javier Roscoe, one of your winners from last night down at Los Banos.
So these guys traveled here today too.
Yeah, Javi come up here after winning yesterday. He thought he'd come up here and party a little bit.
Hey, that one gal gave you a really good explanation of Los Banos, how they got the name of it.
Yeah,
I actually was quite impressed.
yeah. Well, I didn't want to say it wrong because I know that Banos'
Absolutely.
bathroom. And so when I said that, and she filled me in that
Here we have number 1.
number 1 of Dave Emery. Yeah, they had hot springs there for a long time, and then that's kind of where it derived its name from.
And then
Number 50 car, Jason Yamamoto. The number 82 car coming in next to Ryan Shivers.
So is this what you do full time?
This is not what I do full time. I'm actually the director of buildings and grounds for the school district in the town that I live in.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And then the next one I think is 34, Frankie Gonzalez.
Oh, the number 34. You are absolutely correct, Frankie Gonzalez.
And then that would only leave Isaac Fergoso.
Yes, sir. The number 35. Now let's see. Isaac had the bumper hanging off, right?
Yes.
He may need a little extra time.
So now did he take it off or did
Well,
he?
that's what I'm waiting to find out. Soon enough, we're going to find out when he makes his way back out onto the track whether or not that back bumper got welded back on with the little extra
Or did they just
help,
say we're just taking it off?
or did he just take it right off?
Oh, maybe he's not making it.
I don't know. I don't like to see this.
Well, they're starting to push in the tires, so
Yep.
maybe he did not
Looks like
make
he's
it.
not going to make it.
All right, Isaac Fergoso, folks, is a scratch for this one. Unfortunately, this is paying out $10,000 to the winner. My goodness, the odds are pretty good here tonight. Holy
Odds are very
crap.
good. So there's only 7 out there, and they're paying what, 5, 6?
Yeah, they're paying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the Mad Dog's getting $1,000. So even if you just want to come out here and party, you can make a grand. $10,000 to first, $3,000 to second, $2,000 to third, $1,000 to fourth, and $500 to fifth. Three, two, one. Let's go. Let's Derby. Here we go. The main event of the evening, the Weld cars. About ready to throw down for $10,000. My goodness, this is crazy money for a 7-car heat.
Oh, there goes Ryan Shivers.
Shivers with a big swing and a miss.
They're picking on Javi Orozco.
Well, they know Javi was a big winner last night. They don't want him to go
They said,
back to back,
You know winner tonight.
right? That's all right. Javi knows how to play the game. Oh, my goodness. What
Nice
a great
shot.
shot.
Wheel
down
shot.
there. That was awesome.
Another nice wheel shot.
Yeah.
Hey, old Frankie come to party.
Frankie may be looking to be the top dog for that Mad Dog here tonight. Oh! With a big swing and a miss. Wow, that would have been crazy if he would have connected there.
There's another
Doesn't
one.
matter.
Looks like he's the odd man out.
Yep. Wow, I really like the way that back end's rolling up on that car. Frankie car. Look at Gonzalez's car, the way that back end's packing in there. Almost perfect.
Nice and tight to the gas tank
Yep.
protector.
Number 50 car needs to be a little careful there. Yamamoto backed out of the gas at the right time when that driver's door was presented to him.
Oh, Frankie just broke off.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Man, I thought he was going to be a shoe-in for the Mad Dog here tonight.
I agree with you. Ryan Chivers trying to get a wheel shot on the 38 car.
Yeah, he is. And he does, actually. He connects, and he's up into that fender well. And he's looked like he was going to be hooked there for a little bit.
So you have the two Emorys and Chivers, Roscoe, Yamamoto, and then the 38.
Yep, Dunzing in the 38.
Well, now everybody's in the money.
Right. Everybody's in the money plus a little bonus. Javier Roscoe getting tag team there for a little bit. He's like, I'm fine with that. I'm going to pay you right back. Javier not afraid to get in there and mix it up with these other guys.
Not at all.
Wow, that was a great shot on the 50 car, Jason Yamamoto. My goodness. What do you think so far?
It's going good.
Bet a few words.
Feel free to chime in at any time.
Just taking it all in.
Taking it, hey, that a boy. You got to crawl before you can walk. Yamamoto again
Nice
getting
shot.
after Roscoe. Roscoe's steering looking a little buggered up there.
Say he might have lost steering. Oh, he still
Got
has,
a
he
little
still
bit.
has it, yeah.
Got a little bit there. And he's got a lot of power. That helps.
Yes, absolutely.
Spin that back in.
I think
around.
all these have real good motors.
Yeah. Dunsing, he's making himself known out there.
Oh, Roscoe's not moving. Might be on the clock.
Well, if he's got a 2-minute clock, he's got plenty of time to work.
Yes.
Try to find a solution to get that thing fired. Dunsing getting packed into the wall. There must not be a 3-foot rule here. Watch out for Emery. Oh my goodness, he makes a great shot on Yamamoto.
And that was awesome, Emery.
Yamamoto says, I'm going to pay you back, and I'm just going to pound that back left quarter in. My goodness, what a hit.
And listen to them motors.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, there goes the radiator.
Sounds like somebody's missing a little bit.
It's Javi.
That one car, is it?
It looks, I think it's Roscoe.
Okay.
Oh, here comes Dave Emery. Oh, miss. Nice wheel shot, 38 on Yamamoto. Ooh.
Wow.
That was a nice shot on the suspension right there.
Yeah.
That was 38 of the Crown Vic on
Dunsing on Ryan Shivers. Yep.
They look like they're hung up a little bit.
Well, now you got 2 for 1 slamming into people. That makes for even better action. All these guys are in the money, and we still have to pick a Mad Dog. Somebody could be winning an extra grand on top of what they're going to win.
Yeah, you could win total 11,000.
You could win 11,000 here tonight.
It's a nice payday.
Yeah. Dunsing swinging around the outside here, looking for his next victim. Shiver said, if you ain't coming for me, I'm coming for you.
Nice
Yamamoto.
wheel shot Yamamoto has. Oh, here comes. Oh,
Oh, goal! Oh, yeah, baby. Woo! Yamamoto takes Emery over. My goodness, look at
That's
that.
Austin Emery on the
Yeah.
side.
Dave Emery says, I don't like that too much. I'm going to pay you back a little bit.
We're going to have a replay.
Check this out.
Here it is.
Wow. Just like that.
And he gets out and helps pushes his own car
Oh,
over.
boy. We're going to have a dogfight now, baby. Yeah, let's go. This is about to be on. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Austin Emery, I got a feeling Yamamoto, he's coming for you, buddy.
The party just started.
Yeah. Dave shouldn't be moving around like that on the red flag.
That's
but
where he was at. I think they told him where to they put him back over there.
I thought he was over here. That's my bad.
I'm not for sure, but that's
Okay.
what I thought,
All right.
yeah.
Yep, that would make sense. Just doing what the officials asked him to do in that case.
Oh, we got 2 greens, 3 greens, 4 greens.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's derby.
Oh.
Yep,
He's
we're going to
line
get
it
around
up.
at it. We're getting
Oh,
around at it.
here
Here
it
he
comes.
comes. Here he comes.
Oh, the miss.
Yamamoto knew it was coming. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, boy. No, if you're Austin, you got to get out of there for a little bit, get his mind off it, and then come
Yes.
back. You know?
And seeing sparks coming from the pinion brake on Dave Emery.
Javier Orozco's still moving around, but he's going to have
here
to
he
make
comes.
a hit. Javi's going to have to make a hit.
Nice shot on the wheel.
Great shot Yamamoto put down there on Dave Emery.
Oh, here comes another Yamamoto.
Oh, man. How did he not break that tire right off?
Somebody's driving backwards today, having fun.
Yamamoto's got it figured out so far here tonight. My goodness, that was a great hit. Yamamoto moved to the top of my book for the Mad Dog.
Hey, he
at this
loves,
point.
I told you, he loves the skinny pedal.
Yeah.
Oh, nice
45
shot.
on Dunzing. Holy crap. And he takes another one. Man, Yamamoto and Shivers back to back. Wow. That'll ruin your night real quick. Dunzing says I'm not done. I'm going to fire this baby up.
They're hung up now. Dave Emery and Yamamoto going for a ride.
Oh, get out!
for a ride!
Oh, get out of the arena! Oh my goodness! Wow!
He's all, I'm going to put you right there.
Wow! Holy smokes, Yamamoto! That's crazy, dude. Yamamoto's got an unbelievable amount of motor under that hood. Holy crap. Austin Emery breaks off. Dave Emery's hung up. Shivers and Yamamoto left to do battle here.
He's bellying out, I think. Or
Yeah, I would agree.
I think his spring is catching the ground. He has those baby tires on the back.
Oh, Dunzing got a replay.
Oh!
His way back in for a hit. He said,
Oh,
"You
look at,
guys-
hey, it's nosing up.
You guys forgot about me, but I came to play too. Dunzing losing a lot of steam. He's gonna cook that baby right now.
We should get some steaks.
Hey, my man. Perfect. Oh, look at that. He frees him up. Yamamoto's free. What's he going to do with it? I don't think Dunzing's got reverse. I think Dunzing's only got drive. Right now, all he got's a side full of tire. Yamamoto with no steering.
Yamamoto has no steering.
Wow, we've seen some unbelievable hits here tonight. Holy cow. Shivers trying to help his buddy out. Dunzing still hung on the wall. What an unbelievable show. Look who's coming back.
He's like, okay, I'll come back to see you guys now.
Yep, he wants to close the show.
Come on, hit each other.
Shivers with the last hit. Well, young man, it's been a pleasure interviewing you. I wish you all the best in your college career.
Thank you.
And probably you done showing sheep for the year?
Yep, this was my last year showing at the fair, so.
All right. Make sure you show all your friends TrackShotLive. Get them to subscribe.
What was it?
TrackShotLive.
TrackShotLive, got
YouTube
it.
And
and
Throwdown
Facebook.
TV all on
Yep,
Facebook.
And
Perfect.
Throwdown TV. Don't forget now.
I won't.
Okay.
I'll go
all
on
right.
Facebook right now.
Hey. Yep. Hook it up, buddy.
And everybody at home can do the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah, if you haven't, go on right now.
TrackShotLive. There you go.
Perfect.
Follow that. Now, if you go on YouTube, you can watch this as many times as you want.
It's on demand.
Yeah, you can watch it as much as you want after we're done here tonight.
And then you could go to Throwdown TV, which is a sister one to this, that you could like it too.
Yep.
Cold. It's windy.
Yeah, so if you go on.
It definitely chilled down over the weekend.
Yeah, if you go down to onto YouTube, you can watch this over and unfortunately with Facebook now, after 30 days, all your lives are deleted. So if you
Gotcha.
ever want to watch this again, you're going to have to go on YouTube. That's just how they roll. So, all right, my man.
It was good talking to you
Yeah,
guys.
good talking to you
Nice
as well.
meeting you guys.
You too.
Thanks for coming up. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Shivers, Red Bluff winner in the weld class. He's taking home at least $10,000. We haven't heard of Mad Dog. I've already told you who I want it to be. I don't know. What's your pick for Mad Dog?
I think your two options, in my opinion, are either Yamamoto or the 38, this one, Dunsing
Okay.
car.
There's a replay again.
That's
from
my.
Bill. Hey, guys.
Oh, here comes another replay of
Oh,
going for a
boy.
flight.
Yeah, baby. Wow, that was insane. Don't forget, next up, Maple City Madness. Oh, my goodness, is that going to be a wild show? 3 nights. Everybody from Throwdown TV is going to be there. I'm going to get some more information for you here quick. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, of course. Bill, you can turn it back onto the track if you want for a little bit. The address for Maple City Madness, 940 Fair Road, Norwalk, Ohio. You're going to want to be there. Come say hi to us, right? Like, we're approachable.
Shake
We like to
hands,
have a
absolutely.
good time. Come shake our hands. We'll even give autographs if you want. I mean, not that they're worth anything, but we'll give them to you. Makes us feel good at least, right? So, yeah, just checking things out here. Down there we got a 3-man team, no protector, 3-man team V8 stock, 3-man team compact midsize. Feature only classes, we got engine swap with kicker, front wheel drive windshield, MWFA, mini truck and van, full size truck, youth compact. I'm not sure on the 6,000 pound class, that was maybe not a go last I saw, but hopefully that changed. Hopefully we're gonna run that 6,000 pound class. That'd be pretty awesome. So yeah, Maple City Madness coming your way May 23rd through Sunday, May 24th on Throwdown TV. Herm, you're going to be watching Throwdown TV that weekend.
Oh, absolutely. Unless I'm at a rodeo, but I can watch it on our trailer. We have smart TV in the trailer.
Yeah, you got a smartphone or you got a flip phone? The old man's got a flip phone, I noticed.
Oh, for the state, they give me a flip phone, and that's some. No, I can't text with that thing. You have to push the button 5 times to get.
Right. I need a G. How many pushes is that? I remember.
So I called with my other phone. They're like, "You're calling with a different number." I go, "Just text me or send me a picture here."
Right.
They can't. They're not gonna be able to send you a pin.
No.
To get to a location in a field on your flip phone.
Nothing. One more time, I want to give a big shout out to the sponsors here for tonight's show: AccuOne Glass, VNR Motorsports, and Talk Derby to Me. Upcoming shows for these guys: Vallejo, California, June 13th and 14th, 20,000 to win kicker class. Whew, that's crazy. Colusa, California, June 15th, 10K to win truck class. Again, insane money. Gridley, California, August 24th, 10K to win 80s stock. That'll be an awesome show, man. I wish I could watch that on TrackShotLive. And then MacArthur, California, August 31st, 7,000 to win weld class. So, all right, Bill, I think we're ready to wrap this baby up. All right, for myself, Bill, Herm, Anthony, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
2 full days.
2 full days of TrackShotLive Demolition Derby, and I'm here to tell you it's been a blast. California, thanks for having us out here. This is a beautiful country, and I'm ready to come back again. Again, TrackShotLive, don't forget the next show for us for Throwdown TV is going to be Maple City Madness, and then we got Chaos in Clearwater in June that we're all looking forward to. So, thanks for tuning in. I know it's fairly, it's only 11:30 on the East Coast, so not too bad.
Saturday night. That's early.
Not too bad. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time right here on TrackShotLive.
I just videoed it. I'm gonna send it.
Everyone had to be mature, be butts and nuts, and then there's Bobby. Fucking Bobby. Bobby don't like us.